Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Banana Slammer episode of Monday Morning Monkin. I'm Ryan, and today, as always, I am joined by Grep and Tip. Fellas, how you doing?
We're doing good. I can't wait to talk about gaming / anime / movies, which is what the podcast is genred as, and definitely not something else.
Yeah, as you know, last week we talked about JoJo, how you should hate it, why it sucks, and just cleanly segueing into our next topic, something completely different.
Fast food. Fast food tier list. As you can see here, if you're watching the YouTube stream, we have a fast food tier list up and you can follow along, but we'll be talking about it on the podcast here. So we might as well just expand our genre to like fast food and tier lists in general, because these are fun. Let's be real.
Are we going to do more fast food tier lists?
Not more than fast food, but like we could do other tier lists.
Oh man,
we got a little something for everyone.
Yeah, so this is like the mega fast food tier list that I found on the fast food website, or not the fast food, the tier list website.
This is our special 1 week anniversary, 3-hour long episode.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't take 3 hours long.
We have very strong opinions.
My hard
We're going to get into very heated discussion.
All right. So I guess we're gonna jump. It's pretty okay. So it's pretty self-explanatory. We're gonna rank fast food based upon our preference. And it's factual.
Can we just put into like perspective what each like rank?
Oh wait, was I supposed to add an F tier here? I don't know if I can even add an F tier. Oh, add a row below. There we go.
Make it F. It's so bad we skipped E just to have F. This is the worst. The worst.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess what we'll do is, so never had is self-explanatory. F means you actively will not go there. You will contest somebody to like you won't go there no matter what. D means
I won't even go there to be polite.
You won't go there to be polite. D means you will reluctantly go there only because everybody else wants to.
That's fair.
C is like take it or leave it. You're kind of neutral. You definitely didn't suggest going to this place, but you'll eat something there. B means it's all right. You're definitely not opposed to it. There's a few items on there that catch your attention and keep you going. And then A is definitely like you like it. You'll probably suggest it every so often. It's solid. You'll never say no to it. And then S, of course, is top tier. Like you're gonna be. This is what you're known for. If you're in a friend group, they know you're gonna suggest this thing.
Yeah.
So
my
we have
whole
a couple of
gimmick
those.
is suggesting this fast food restaurant.
Yes, exactly.
My personality.
I think we go on a pilgrimage to go to that fast food joint.
Yes, pilgrimages, and we'll get to that. So I guess I guess we're just gonna go from the top. So
from the top.
this is a pretty controversial one. So this is gonna be full of hot takes here, and our takes are definitely factual.
Yeah. I've never been wrong in my life.
We've never been wrong. So
Arby's, never humble opinion.
Arby's is like, ooh, that's like what is it? It's like a weird mix. Like it's got like the realest meat of fast food, I guess. I don't know if that's even right to say.
I see you're being very hesitant because you know that there's someone in this chat here that adores Arby's. And spoiler alert, it's me.
I also adore Arby's.
Well, then I'm going to be the controversial one here.
Yeah, hold on. I don't know.
I would put Arby's in a solid like C or D.
C or D. I think I would put Arby's in a B because I like a few of their items. Like their French dip is pretty good, and their spicy 3-pepper sauce is fantastic, and the curly fries are top notch.
Their spicy 3-pepper sauce.
Yes, their sauces are very, very good.
See, that's where I was like, but like, I felt like every time I go to Arby's, I'm not very impressed with their sauces.
Spicy 3-pepper sauce, go for it. I'm telling you.
I'll have to try that next time.
The only thing for me though is that sometimes their meat can be kind of ranked depending on where you go, and I think that's on a restaurant per restaurant basis.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead. I'm gonna say like C. I mean, maybe I'm kind of teetering between a C and a D, just because I don't go to Arby's terribly often, but the times that I have gone, I've never been impressed. So I'm going to put it as C.
Beef and cheddar's a classic. Arby's sauce is delicious.
Arby's sauce is very
curly good. Fries. Get a good amount of not spice like in heat, but like the spices they use to season them. Very nice. They have
Next
surprisingly
time I
good
come and
shakes.
see you guys. Next time I come and see you guys, I'll have to just like copycat what you get. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely
see
do
how
that.
is.
Arby's can be very bad, I think, if you let it be bad. Or if
Yeah,
you
that's
did.
It
pretty
could just
true.
be the Arby's that I go to isn't very good.
No,
I go to one of my
I think all Arby's can be bad.
Yeah, they're pretty per restaurant basis. They have like the highest of highs, the lowest of lows. Like you can go to a place and like the roast beef is just completely fresh, like it's like just shaved right then, and it's like melting in your mouth. Other times you'll have like a sandwich and it feels like it's been sitting there
Like
on the
3 weeks
counter for
old.
3 days. Yeah, it's not good.
Arby's is like a
So
box
Tip,
of chocolates.
what would you put?
For the highest of highs, I would definitely put A because some of that stuff is just really good.
Okay,
but on general, I would say probably a B.
all right, Ryan, can we go up to a B? You think? Can you push
that
it
is
on
fine.
our
We'll average it out.
recommendation?
2 A's and a C will
So-
make it a B.
Oh, quick thing. Order matters. If you're looking at the video of this, order will matter. We
Okay.
will try to put these kind of relatively in the right spot. So like closer to the left, top left is better than the bottom right of the B tier. So if like 2 things are in B tier, the thing that's farthest to the top left is better. But it's kind of relative, so you can kind of interswap. Don't take it too seriously.
Except
Yeah,
take it very seriously.
Except take it
This
seriously.
is factual.
All right.
This is life or death.
So here we have I haven't had this too much. Checkers and Rallies. That's like Steak and Shake, right? I've had it once,
What?
I think. Isn't it?
No.
What is Checkers?
No.
Oh, I must have never
Checkers-
had it then.
No,
I'll leave it up to you
Checkers
guys.
is closer to like an Arby's or do they have crystals on here?
They should. Oh, do they not?
They actually might. No, it's at the very bottom. Yeah, crystal right there at the very
Okay.
bottom left.
I
Yeah,
thought
so it's pretty
Crystal
similar to
ones.
Crystal. It's the greasiest fast food you can possibly have.
All right. Well, I'll leave
and
it
then
to
it's-
you guys.
Checkers and Rallies are the same thing. They call it Rallies up in the north.
Yeah.
Cringe.
I know.
Well, I'm gonna put Checkers at a solid F for me.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
You hate Checkers. There's nothing on
Well,
Checkers.
okay, all right. Well,
Like,
but hear me out. Hear me out. Back in the day, and by back in the day, I mean like 6 months ago, we had a Checkers in our town, and it has been around there for a good long while. And I guess at some point, they fired one of their employees, and their employee was very spiteful about that firing, and they revealed all the like sanity issues that Checkers was hiding under their like. They had like cockroaches and dead rats like in their like under their stove and stuff. It was like it was so bad they had to shut down and close forever.
So does my favorite food truck, but I still go to them.
Oh no, I've never.
But that
tried
adds to
there.
the flavor. Are you kidding me?
It's protein.
Just a little cockroach marinade to make my hot dog taste a little bit.
Chef's
Yeah,
kiss.
so, chef's kiss. I'm putting that in the F.
Okay,
F.
cool.
I would do D. I don't actively avoid it, but basically every time I've had Checkers in the moment, I'm like, this is pretty greasy. It's not bad. This is what I wanted. And then like maybe 30 minutes to an hour later, I'm like, wow, that was the worst idea I've ever had. So I always regret it, but I don't
you
actively
always
avoid
regret
it.
it.
So I'd put it D.
I don't. That's getting close.
Nah.
So Ryan, do you think it's your only restaurant verdict here, or is it like? Do you think it's every Checkers has like roaches and it's disgusting?
I mean, it could definitely be a per restaurant basis. Every manager's different, and like that Checkers really had bad management. I suppose.
All right, something that
And
widespread
I don't
is
wanna-
probably
and I don't want to get
franchised,
sued for
Sued.
defamation.
Oh yeah, shoot. Do we have to give a disclaimer? We're not trying to.
This
doesn't say anything about the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the one in Melbourne was really.
This isn't
bad.
a corporate takedown.
This isn't a corporate
Yeah.
takedown. This is just our personal opinion, and our opinions just happen to be right.
Yeah. So
Always.
the one in Melbourne is definitely triple F, and I forever am
Alright.
traumatized by that because I used to eat at that Checkers.
So
And
Tips, since you're saying you've always regretted it, can we put it in F?
I'm fine with it. Yeah.
All right,
I'll
we're
look
gonna
at
put,
that
we're gonna put
decision.
it in F. Wow, I can't believe we hit an F that fast. So all right, so cool. Church's Chicken. So I've never had Church's. I haven't had a lot of this. Wow, I haven't had Church's Chicken. That's like So how close is that to like Popeyes and KFC and stuff? It's like exactly the same.
It's closer to Popeyes than KFC.
Okay.
Or Bojangles, I'd say. Bojangles and Churches are pretty similar.
I've never been to Churches. So this is gonna be
is it
Tyler.
really just going to be just me?
It's gonna be you.
I guess it's just
Wow.
me.
Okay.
Do we have a
No
churches
pressure.
around here? I think we
do
do.
we have
I
one
don't
here?
have
We
one
probably-
where I live.
We have
Oh,
to have one around here
We
somewhere.
probably, yeah. And I know we do. I've seen a sign for it somewhere.
Yeah, it's just every time I'm in the mood for fried chicken,
It's
exactly where I'm
Popeyes,
going.
Yeah.
It's Popeyes. But Bojangles isn't bad too. Honestly, I put Churches at C. It's not. None of it's bad. Like it's certainly serviceable fried chicken. But every time I want fried chicken, I'd rather go to Bojangles or Popeyes. So definitely not bad. If you're around at Churches, try it out. It's fine.
Cool. We'll leave it at that because I guess we don't have that much experience. There's a ton of stuff on this list. Jeez, what is this? I don't know what that is.
Get to that. That's Dunkin Donuts.
Is that Dunkin?
Yeah. Well, it's not Dunkin Donuts anymore. How dare you? It's just Dunkin.
Dunkin apostrophe.
Dunkin. We
All
don't.
right. Anyway, sorry, that's out of order. Jack in the Box.
What have they done?
I've had Jack in the Box once. It's like for me, I guess for that one time I've had it, it was a C. It was okay. Like,
I've also had Jack in the Box one time.
I didn't hate it. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever actually been to Jack in the Box.
There's a whole like bunch of these like burger places.
Jack in the Box is not just burgers. How dare you?
It's not
All the
just
Jack in the
burgers.
Box diehards are screaming at you right now. So
I'm
those
Jack in the Box.
We
On
better
the
put
West
this.
Coast,
We should probably
love
put this
Jack in
on
the Box.
never had then because apparently we haven't had the true Jack in the Box experience.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jack in the Box is weird because I wouldn't say that any of their food is particularly good, but they have literally everything. Like you can get
Oh,
so many
really?
different types of food for
Cute.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, it's going from like Mexican type stuff to like tacos and quesadillas to like
You know
just
what that
regular
generally
breakfast
means,
thing.
though? You know what that generally means? That usually means it's meh.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything they have is, but they do have everything.
I bet you
But
can
got a
think
little
of, I
something
bet you
for
can think of
everyone.
something that has like 2 menu items that is fantastic, and I know we're gonna run into it. So
Yeah, you can put it in the never had though, because
let's
It's
just
like a West
unless,
Coast
unless
type thing.
Ryan has gone to Jack in the Box 300 times.
Yeah.
I'll put it never
No,
had.
I've never been there.
Cool. Marco's Pizza. That's the fast food. I guess.
Marco's Pizza. It's on
I
here.
guess.
Why?
Like maybe
D.
they're just any pizza delivery place is
D? You think
D.
so?
Yeah,
I mean, I'd say it's C. You know,
Well, I'd put it in D just compared to like some of the other pizza places on this list.
you'd rather do
Probably.
any. I mean, if you're in range of a Marco's, you probably have
Yeah.
another pizza place you can go to.
Yeah, and I'd rather go.
So
to
I guess we can put it in D.
pizza
We'll
place.
actively avoid it. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
okay. McDonald's classic.
Mickey D's.
Mickey D's.
boys.
Mickey
Who
D's.
hasn't
So,
been to Mickey
so McDonald's.
D's?
So I like McDonald's. I don't especially. So I think we got to take price into account for this. If you're going for like dollar menu stuff and like cheaper stuff, I think McDonald's is pretty darn good. Their burgers are solid, and their chicken nuggets are pretty darn good. If you're going for any I wouldn't recommend any premium item for McDonald's though. Just
Well,
for
Yeah,
the price.
McDonald's is definitely like a mood.
They're,
you know,
they're-
where-
McDonald's premium items. I would rather have any of the other major like burger place like premium items instead of
I
that.
can go to McDonald's and order 40 chicken nuggets.
Yeah, exactly. That's
A
that's
man
my,
after my
that's
own
my
heart.
thought. Exactly.
Which is pretty great.
So for some of these, like obviously for the stuff that we've listed so far, like nothing is really jumping out at us.
Not
For
yet.
the things that we really like, say like Mickey D's or something like that, just kind of like say what your favorite menu item is.
Well, definitely like the 20-piece nugget deal,
The
or
40
that
nuggets.
or a double cheese. I mean, it's seriously just a basic double cheeseburger from McDonald's. I don't know what it is about it. I really like their double cheeseburger.
Yeah, and they got pretty good fries too. I like their fries.
They're all right. I mean, they're pretty standard.
I
The McFlurries
actually-
are mad good though. I
Yeah,
like the
the McFlurries
McFlurry.
are
The
good.
desserts at McDonald's are really good, and I can't think of like a dessert on any of the other big name ones that I'd like to get.
That's fair.
No, the funny thing is, like, I recently went on my pilgrimage to try out the new chicken sandwiches, and
Yeah.
I tried out McDonald's. It's pretty good. Like, if you ask me what my favorite McDonald's item is for years and years and years, I would say the nuggets because I just buy a billion of them and just sit there and shove them in my face. But the new sandwich, like, I'm surprised at how good it was. So that actually might be my new
It looks in
favorite.
the picture.
What's that?
Is it as good as it looks in the pictures?
Never.
Honestly, yeah. The one I got, it looks almost like ad worthy. Like it looks like that sandwich, like the perfect like spongy bread with like, like if you pushed your finger into it, like it would kind of like pop back out. The chicken was like nice and crisp, but like the steam was coming off of it. Oh man.
You know what they do to those pictures, right?
Oh, those pictures are fake. Yeah, I know.
They're like it's like Play-Doh or something. Like they like burn Play-Doh or not Play-Doh, but
If you ever see cheese, like melty cheese, it's always glue plus cheese.
that's
every
disgusting.
time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sandwich, like the one I got looks legit. Like
It's probably better than Checkers.
Well, without a doubt.
Yeah.
The glue. All right. I don't know. I'd say I put McDonald's at either a high B or a low A.
I'd agree.
Ryan, what do you think? Do you think it belongs in A or B?
I wasn't expecting you guys to rank this higher than Arby's.
I think it's more consistent.
Yeah. If you
I,
ask
like,
me,
like if I go to Arby's, I don't know what I'm gonna get, but it could be pretty darn good. McDonald's, like I know what I'm getting every single time.
I know
It's gonna be
what I'm walking into.
But like it's also for like $3. You can get an entire meal.
yeah,
Like I got to take price into account for these.
Yeah, I'm happy putting it above Arby's. So,
Well, I guess we can keep it in B because it's nothing like I guess outstanding.
yeah.
yeah, it's
Just
not-
put it in front of Arby's.
Can I move this? There we go. Cool. All right. Do we even need to really argue about this? Popeyes?
yeah, because I don't like Popeyes.
Popeyes?
Yeah.
You don't? Oh, well, shoot. Ryan doesn't like Popeyes.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So we have to have an argument about this. So
Tell me why you're wrong, Ryan.
Tip and I
All right.
probably have this on S.
Oh,
Just
without a doubt.
just for context. So Popeyes, I don't know what it is about their chicken. It's like it's literally an event every time we get Popeyes. We get the Popeyes and we sit down and we make a whole day out of it essentially.
Jesus.
They're like because eating it is just fun. It's fun to eat Popeyes chicken and it's
so
delicious.
Crispy. So crunchy.
And those biscuits, ooh,
Wow.
like your mouth will dry out. But as long as you have like a gallon of water on your side or iced tea or sweet, it has to be sweet, of course.
Nah, pro tip from Tip: get the honey on those biscuits.
Honey on the biscuits.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
the honey
honey.
on the
You put the honey.
biscuits,
You can put the honey straight on the chicken too. If you're
Okay,
feeling really southern.
I do that as well, but some people think that's heresy. So I didn't want to
that's
recommend
a
that.
really southern thing to do.
Yeah.
Didn't want to get too controversial.
That's a real.
I will say that there was a time in my life where I would just drive to Popeyes and I would just order biscuits because that is the one thing there that I do like.
Have you had the sandwich?
Yeah, I've literally
Yeah,
I've gone to Popeyes and because they opened one up near where I lived, and I would every like couple weeks be like, you know what, I'm tired of all the places that I normally go to. I'll try Popeyes again, and then I go and I eat there, and I'm like, yep, that's about as bad as I remember it being last time. Like it just.
Tip, do you want to overrule Ryan?
Absolutely. Everything this man says is false.
Shut
I've
up,
never
Brian.
had every experience I have at Popeyes is practically holy. Okay, I go there, I'm sitting there, I'm like, yep, I want my my spicy 5-piece, or I want my spicy sandwich, and they hand it out to me. I get my honey, my biscuits, and I fucking slather that stuff on there, and it's just
Even the gas station
my
Popeyes
God.
was good.
it
Like
was.
the
It
one we
shouldn't
went
have been.
to, yeah, that was straight up part of a truck station. It shouldn't have been that good.
It shouldn't have been.
One
Yeah,
time,
Ryan,
I will say,
I'll argue with you on Arby's or McDonald's or something, but like something as sacred as that orange chicken.
there was one time when I came over and Tip
Who's gonna
made,
pass?
he made Popeye's chicken.
That was good. I was there.
Oh yeah, my
and-
fake ones are good.
Yeah, and I remember eating that and being like, wow, this is like the best fried chicken I've ever had. This is nothing like Popeyes.
It was literally the Popeyes recipe.
I stole their recipe, man. I mean, but thank you for that compliment, by the way. Best fried chicken I've ever had. Whew,
Yeah.
whew.
Yeah, no. Well, here's the thing.
Just sort of restaurant.
Is I'm
and
not
chicken.
a fried
Tip and
chicken.
chicken.
Another reason why I'm not big on Popeyes is I'm not like a fried chicken kind of guy. Like chicken.
Okay, so-
Why are we friends?
So
What?
if you're not a chicken guy,
no, I am a
first
chicken
of all,
guy.
you don't-
I'm
you don't-
just not a. I'm just
Fried?
not a fried chicken guy. Like Popeyes. I like fried chickens, like nuggets and like chicken sandwiches, but I don't like.
you like more breading than bone or more breading than meat probably.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's not necessarily true for every like all the sandwiches, you know, because every chicken sandwich is different. But yeah, I don't know. I just fried chicken isn't my thing in particular, but I mean, I've had some really good ones, and like I said, Tips was really good, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Anyway,
it could just very much so be again that the Popeyes that I have next to my house is not very good.
You also
Well-
you're also in the. Oh yeah, I mean, are you talking about your southern house or your northern
My
house?
southern house.
Well, whatever. Anyway, overruled.
No, I mean, I'd be
If it's
mad.
like northern Popeyes is bad.
I'd be mad at Ryan, but he just complimented me talking about my chicken sandwich being delicious. So I guess you're appealing to my vanity. I'll allow it.
Oh, thanks.
Anyway, we're keeping it in us. All right. So next up, we got mall pizza, Sbarro. Literally, you want that? You want any more cheese with that grease? Pizza.
I'd rate it higher than Marco's, that's for sure.
I don't know about that. I don't know, man. I don't actively hate Sbarro's, but if there's anything else in that mall food court, I'm getting that.
Usually I get Chinese food at a food court, but
Yeah,
That's
if
also
I'm tired
sketch.
if I'm tired of Chinese food, then I'll get Sbarro's.
We got Chick-Fil-A in our mall's food court.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is pretty common as well. But like, if I'm gonna go to a mall court, I can go get Chick-fil-A whenever I want.
Can you?
You can have something different in a mall court, you know?
Lucky. Okay.
What? You don't have a Chick-fil-A?
No, we do.
No.
I just hate driving.
Oh,
It's relatively far away compared to the Wendy's 1 minute away from us.
Is this going to affect your scores? Yeah, I do like Chick-fil-A, but it's a little bit of a far drive, so I'm putting it in D.
no, because Popeyes
No,
is
it's
further
not-
away from us, and it's still an S.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay. Is that why it's an event? Because it's
Distance does not incorporate into our scores here.
why it's an event.
So I'm
I'm putting it in D, but above Marco's.
above
Yeah,
Marcos. Okay, I can get behind above Marcos. Only because I don't really. I've had Marcos like once, so but I've had Sbarro's plenty of times, and I've eaten. I've never like thrown up from Marcos or from Sbarro. All right, so the next one, Wendy's. Tip and I have been very familiar with Wendy's recently because they've opened up a Wendy's. Like it's literally 30 seconds away from where we live.
Throw a rock and hit the front
You
door.
can and they've gotten our order wrong every single time, but that's not a Wendy's fault. That's
Really?
that's just the store's
That
fault.
location.
That location.
Do you guys order it on their app?
No, we go there, we ask for the food, and they get it wrong every single time.
You should order it from the app because that's what I do. And
It's
you get
probably
pretty
more
good offers
accurate.
on that. It's probably more accurate. They've never gotten my order wrong,
Well,
and you also
Anytime we get Wendy's, it's usually like, man, we're going to like the store, but we're passing by Wendy's because we live there. Should probably
Yeah.
just get it.
well the last I don't know 3 months or so, it's been if you make like an online order, you can just get free pub fries, which has been pretty great as well. On top of them always getting my order correct. So
Pub fries are okay though. They're kind of weird. They make me
yeah,
feel
they're not
queasy.
like I mean I like them more than the just regular like bacon cheese fries.
I just put the cheese fries or the normal fries into the honey mustard sauce because I always get so Wendy's spicy nuggets is the key hitter for me, and that's my personal reason of why I'd put it above McDonald's in a B tier.
So
I'd even put it on low A.
I'm going to go ahead and say that of the list of restaurants that I have here, there's only a couple that I would put in S tier, and Wendy's is one of them.
Really? You put Wendy's in S? Why?
And here's the reason why.
What makes it so exceptional? Why do you put
All right.
Wendy's on a pedestal?
All right, restaurants are literally make or break for me based off of sauce. If a restaurant has delicious food, but their sauces suck, I don't care.
What sauce does Wendy's have? It has basic
Wendy's
sauce. Right?
has creamy sriracha, which is
Creamy
just about,
sriracha. I've never had creamy sriracha sauce.
It's my favorite chicken dipping sauce. I love it.
Chicken dipping sauce.
Chicken dipping sauce. That's what I dip my chicken nuggies and my French fries into.
I can
Like literally, I'll be like, I could go to McDonald's, but then I won't get the creamy
What do you-
sriracha.
What do you get from Wendy's?
Usually, I get the 4 for 4.
I usually get the biggie bag, which is the enhanced 4 for 4.
Well, I used to get the biggie bag, but then they stopped. They traded out the biggie bag, and they instead of having a chicken sandwich, which I preferred, they put in a burger.
Oh, I like the burger, but I also like
I like the burger more.
Well, you're gonna find out I'm more of a chicken sandwich guy than a burger.
You just said you weren't a chicken guy.
No,
I'm
fried
not
chicken.
a fried chicken guy.
You weren't a fried chicken guy.
Different.
What's Wendy's chicken sandwich? A fried chicken.
It's different, okay? Because
Wait.
it's like a giant chicken nugget.
Do you like Wendy's chicken sandwich?
It's not like my favorite chicken sandwich, but it's that's
Okay.
what I prefer it over the burger.
So I haven't said my ranking yet, but this will let you know what it is. So I did the chicken sandwich pilgrimage, and Wendy's was the last one I tried. Theirs was my least favorite, and the one I went to, that Wendy's that's in Town Center, where thousands and thousands of people go every day.
You don't know where we live.
Come to find out, that I know, but thousands of people go through that place every day. That Wendy's closed literally the day I went and got that chicken sandwich, because that's how ass Wendy's is. D tier, solid.
Wow.
I don't know about D tier. I can compromise for an A tier, honestly, just because of their biggie bag and their spicy chicken nuggets.
I get their biggie bag because it's a lot of low quality food for $4 or $5, whatever
It's insane.
And I'm fine with the price point for that, but I don't like any of their food.
And that's the thing too, is that
can we compromise at a high B?
I wouldn't mind dipping McDonald's in that creamy sriracha sauce if that were the option, but McDonald's don't got no creamy sriracha sauce.
So we're at a huge impasse here. This sucks.
This is the one I knew that was going to upset people because I don't like Wendy's. I think Wendy's legit, out of like the classic burger places, I think it's the worst one.
That's unfortunate because we get Wendy's all the time.
I know, because it's the only one close to us, man.
I used to think that as well. I used to not like Wendy's, but at some point,
I definitely don't hate Wendy's. If I would shoot, so we have an S, a B, and a D. What do we do?
I mean,
an S, a B, and a D.
B's in the middle of S and D, so you could have it like a high B or mid B or something.
You're right. We could put it in an F.
Wow.
I mean, I'd be fine with that.
There's some bias.
You say put it in C. How about B? Put it.
No, I said put it in B.
Oh, okay.
B is in the middle of S and D. So,
Ryan, can I put it in B?
Can we put it at the bottom of A?
The bottom of A.
Well, anything we put in A can go above Wendy's.
Can you do it for the price point, just for the biggie bag?
No, but I'll allow it, I guess, so we can go on.
We're gonna. So just note that Wendy's is a
ignored my vote
debate point
for Popeyes.
It's because your vote is stupid.
I know, but that was stupid, Ryan.
This is my vote. Well, that's mean of you to say. And I
well, that's
that.
Just Whataburger's next. Okay, so Whataburger. I had a Whataburger like twice.
Whataburger like once.
Okay,
I don't remember.
It's pretty. It was all right actually. It wasn't bad.
People disappoint me. A.
I mean, I'm okay putting it A. What I had was from Whataburger was pretty darn good.
I've had it like twice.
Right.
I don't remember.
I've never heard anybody rag on Whataburger.
No, it's solid. Plus, they're open 24/7, which is nice. I can eat a burger at like 3 a.m.
That's also nice.
Yeah,
bonus points.
If you're going to Whataburger, by the way, personal recommendations. Their just general like double stack burger is solid, but they also have a sweet onion burger that has like a sweet kind of spicy sauce.
That's good.
That's delicious.
That's really good.
And then
that's unique.
For those who like
get
chicken,
that anywhere else.
Like I don't know, Ryan, they actually have like a barbecue chicken burger, which is really just 3 chicken tenders slathered in barbecue sauce with pepper jack cheese, put on Texas toast. That's also pretty solid.
That sounds great. Hold on. Yeah. No, I'm cool with A. That sounds good.
Yeah. Everything I've ever gotten from them has been delicious, but those 3 stand out.
All right. Speaking of burger places, I guess it's not really a. Never mind. Anyway, White Castle. I've never been to White Castle.
I've never been to White Castle. We have one, and
I hear lots of
things.
Decent things about White Castle.
It's one of those things where apparently I guess
Tip, have you been to White
family likes it, so they just never go.
I've never been to White Castle. In fact, I don't know if I've ever even seen a White Castle.
I don't know. They're not really around here.
No.
We have them in Florida.
Well, I know we do, but I've never seen it.
It's a Midwest thing, isn't it? White Castle, isn't it Midwest?
It might be.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Sure. So we'll put that in never had. Anyway, so Dairy Queen. All right, baby.
All right,
Ryan. What's your thoughts on Dairy Queen?
I hate Dairy Queen.
Why? God dang it!
Oh my god!
This is gonna be. I was gonna.
I'm kidding.
Okay, thank goodness. I was going to say this is gonna be terrible.
Hard competitions.
So what do you think about Dairy Queen, Ryan? Before we talk about it, because we have a kind of not a unique experience, but like we've had some recent experiences with Dairy Queen.
A spiritual awakening at Dairy Queen.
Yeah, it was a spiritual awakening.
Well, I don't ever go to Dairy Queen for like food. It never like crosses my mind to go to Dairy
Wrong
Queen.
now.
But I do like their ice cream quite a bit.
So
All their ice
their
cream stuff.
blizzards are top notch.
Blizzards are
Also,
good. Their orange
their-
Julius is great.
Their food is top notch. You wouldn't think it, but it is.
It
And so it's a weird thing. Back in high school, I did a video. I had a TV production class, so we just made stupid videos all the time. And we went to not Orlando. We went to St. Augustine, Old Town St. Augustine, and we made a video about us going to Dairy Queen. Like it was a parody of Harold and Kumar go to was it White Castle?
It is White Castle, yeah.
It's White Castle that I've actually never been to. So we did a parody on that, and we go to Dairy Queen. It was really stupid, and I went there, and it was disgusting, and I hated it. And I would never go to Dairy Queen again until we moved here, and then Dairy Queen was kind of close, and so that was like the only place to get like really decent ice cream. And so I've gotten their food now, and their food is fantastic now. Like their burger, like the flamethrower burger, is amazing. It's
we went because of that promotion, right? Because we saw the flamethrower burger like in an ad.
It's like a half-pound burger with this amazing spicy sauce and spicy cheese.
Sauce.
And it's super expensive, but it's fantastic. I had it once; it was awesome. And their chicken tenders are so tender. Oh my god!
Those honey barbecue tenders were practically life-changing. I wasn't expecting them to taste good at
their
all.
Their sauce is crazy good, and it tastes like their honey mustard sauce tastes so different than any other honey mustard sauce I've had. I'm putting DQ in S tier. I'd put it higher than Popeyes just because I haven't had a single thing on their menu recently that I've disliked.
It's crazy because if you would ask me like a year ago, 2 years ago, if I liked
me
DQ,
too.
I'd be like, I mean, I guess their ice cream is fine, but like their food sucks. These are like hot dogs or corn dogs and like maybe some fries or something like that.
They have chili cheese dogs, don't they now?
They do. They're really good.
Yeah, I had that. It's so good.
I would never in a million years would think that I would have said that DQ is like top tier stuff. But now in the last, 3-4 times I've gone, everything I've ordered from them, I'm just like, wow, this is so great. I can't wait to go back.
And on top of that, they have fantastic ice cream.
They do.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm currently still in the mindset you guys were in a year ago. Because I have not had that spiritual awakening at Dairy Queen yet.
I don't know what they did.
I don't know.
I don't know if they changed something, but it was awesome.
I'm fine with S tier, by the way.
I'm fine with S tier.
I won't argue against S tier.
Cool. I'm putting it above Popeyes though.
I don't disagree, but we're not gonna agree on it because we both like different things from both places.
I know that's hard. Okay, maybe we shouldn't do the inner tier.
No, we are. We're doing inner tier.
No, we're doing inner tiers. It's just for this one, like I love fried chicken, so like Popeyes for me is S tier, like above DQ. But like if you want a burger,
I'm not like super into fried chicken, but I love Popeyes, and I do like fried chicken. I'm definitely not against fried chicken. I very much like it. But DQ has so much stuff I like.
They have way more variety. Yeah. I mean, if you said, do I want to go to DQ or Popeyes? I don't know if I'd be able to tell you definitively.
Because if you're in the mood for dessert, if you're in the mood for chicken, if you're in the mood for burgers, if you're in the mood for dogs, I haven't had their salads. But like literally anything they have.
I'm going to say we just put it above Popeyes because I like it more than Popeyes.
Ryan has spoken.
Next thing, AW. I've been there a couple of times. It's not particularly remarkable.
What is it? Is it?
It's like burgers. Actually, it's kind of similar to Whataburger.
Daring that they are we.
And they also have A&W.
You
can get I think you can get like floats there and stuff.
Yeah, their floats are pretty good actually.
They're usually paired alongside a Long John Silver's. At least
I think they're owned by the same parent company now.
That would make sense because I always see them together. But I mean, I would put it in like
I have no opinion. I don't know what this is.
I would put it in probably. I honestly don't even remember too much. The times that I've been there, I've always been like, So I'd probably say D.
I was thinking C or D. D just because not D. C because I don't necessarily like dislike it, but I don't necessarily like it either. And C seems very like middle of the road. Like, I enjoyed what I had, but I wouldn't necessarily go to my way to go there. While D seems like
we were saying D was like we wouldn't even go there to be polite.
No, that's F.
No, that's F.
That was F. Okay,
D is you would reluctantly go there if everybody else like really wanted to for some reason.
Yes. Then D for me.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Worse than Sbarro?
I would put it at the bottom of the list
Bottom of the list.
because I like
Just
pizza
kinda like-
at least.
Yeah.
I don't like root beer very much, so A&W don't got
So-
nothing for me.
If it's really close on the chart here, like if it's really close within the same tier, I mean, it can fluctuate, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know
what is
what
this?
on earth that
What
is.
is that?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know what that
I don't-
is.
We're gonna put it in. I don't recognize yellow letters.
So Bojangles. So I'll be right back. I had never had Bojangles. You guys argue this out and then let me know.
This is gonna be a real big argument because I've never been.
Oh.
To Bojangles.
I was gonna say, like, it's gonna be a long argument because I know for a fact that you hadn't been because we talked about fried chicken just a week ago. So, well, I'm the only one that has an opinion on this. I'm the fried chicken guy. Apparently, never would have
Yep.
called myself that. But if we're talking about fast food fried chicken, you have Popeyes, you've got Church's, you got Bojangles, you've got KFC, I guess, if you're desperate. Sorry, I guess that's a spoiler for what I'd rank KFC.
Uh-oh.
I'd say those are the main ones. Oh, I guess Zaxby's, but Zaxby does tenders. I don't really do fried chicken. But Bojangles, I'd say, is a little bit better than Church's, at least the ones I've been to. I know that's kind of a sticking point. It's like what people like more. But I think I would put Bojangles in C above Church's or the lowest of B. Like it's kind of like C plus B minus tier. But I mean, I'm really the only one arguing because apparently no one eats fried chicken as much as I do. I never realized how much fried chicken I eat, and now people are making me feel dumb.
All right, what did you guys decide?
I said C plus or B minus, so like whichever you want to put, either above Church's or below Arby's.
Let's do above C because C's looking kind of bland, right?
It is looking pretty bland.
Church is looking a little lonely.
Church is a little lonely.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got
All right.
Chick-fil-A.
So moving on to the worst fast food restaurant in the industry.
Chick-fil-A. Ryan,
I'm joking.
I hope you're joking because
Yeah, I'm joking.
their chicken sandwich
saying
is
that. No.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Their menu is
They're
small,
pretty good.
but everything on their menu is amazing. Their sauce
It's
is
not
unique and
about
amazing.
The size doesn't matter. It's
service,
what they do with it, you know.
Fantastic. My pleasure.
Their lemonade is
I do
really
like
good.
I do
lemonade's
like their
great.
sauces. That's a
They
good
have
plus.
pretty good dessert too.
I haven't had their dessert in a while, but normally when I had their dessert when I was a wee lad, I was always like, "Wow, this
So
is
I'm
pretty cheap."
flexible on Chick-fil-A. I'm flexible within the S tier, is what I meant to say.
It's like within S.
So I'd be down to put it above or below DQ. But I think Chick-fil-A is better than Popeyes.
Yes, absolutely. That probably surprises you to hear from me.
Oh, of course, yeah, the resident wrong person. So I gotta be honest, S tier so far, everything in it is so like close and level to me. I don't really care where it goes because you could choose any three of these restaurants and I'd be like, absolutely, let's go.
I have a personal bias for DQ though, and I don't want to let that get too far in the way of my objectively right opinions.
Well,
I will
it's not
say
subjective.
that because we had a Chick-fil-A on campus for where we went to college, and so I was going to Chick-fil-A probably at least once a week, if not occasionally twice, depending on how bad the cafeteria food was. And that
The cafeteria food was good. There was always something there.
there was a little something for everyone. Anyways, I got really tired of Chick-fil-A, and even after like all these years of still not being in college, I'm still like, man, I still haven't gotten over how much Chick-fil-A I ate in college, and I'm still kind of like, like, but I do really like Chick-fil-A, and every now and then I have it, and I'm like, oh yes, it's still really good. But like, whenever someone offers Chick-fil-A, I always think about how much I had it in college, and it makes me less inclined to have it. But I would still agree that we should put it in S tier because that's just my own opinion.
Tip above or below Dairy Queen. I'll leave it up to you because I personally would pick Dairy Queen.
We had a religious experience.
We had a religious experience.
So I'll go with below.
Okay, people are going to hate that. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to overlook DQ.
They come here for the hot takes.
Yeah.
that we totally have.
And these are hot takes.
Did you not listen to our JoJo episode? That was full of
Yeah.
takes.
DQ and S tier is a hot take.
I'd say it is.
I'm
People
pretty
just
sure
don't
that
think
is
of
a
it.
hot take. But like, I implore you guys, give it another chance. Try their chicken tenders; they're mad good. This is Dunkin. What is this next one? Dunkin.
That is Dunkin.
I like Dunkin. Dunkin, I think, is a solid A. If you're going, so are we talking about overall? I guess we're talking overall. So donuts, coffee, breakfast. I think because Taylor makes me go a lot, so I'd say A because their sandwiches are pretty decent. But like low A. Like I'd go there. I would never be opposed to going there. I would even suggest.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if you guys. I know there's like some people who just don't go to coffee places, but
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dunkin' is never. I never think to myself, I should go to Dunkin'. But like, whenever I do have, like, I have a coworker who brings Dunkin' in to the office. She'll just like buy 2 dozen boxes of donuts, and like we all have donuts, and they're pretty great. So
They also
I would not
have
be opposed.
good old fashioned donuts, which Krispy Kreme doesn't have. That's because I'm weird and I like old fashioned cakey donuts instead of glazed because they hurt my teeth.
I mean, I have almost no opinion on Dunkin' Donuts because I don't really
Go there.
I don't go there. I don't drink coffee, so I don't really care. I've had their breakfast like twice, 3 times maybe. And then donuts are good no matter what they are because they're fried dough. So I have like no opinion on Dunkin'.
I never buy coffee really from places. I think any coffee shop is way overpriced. So I never buy it. But like in terms of breakfast, they have some pretty good, like relatively healthy options that I don't know.
Yeah, I'm fine putting it in A.
Low. I think it's low A because they don't have much really. It's kind of like its own thing.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's Hardee's.
Is that Hardee's?
Yeah, it should have the star, but they don't have it for some reason.
I've been to Hardee's once, I guess.
Oh, maybe not, because that looks like Carl's Jr.'s one row down, and Hardee's and Carl's Jr. are the same thing, aren't they?
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, I'll just put this in don't know then, and then we'll say it's.
That might. I think that
that's AR, and then it could be
looks like a D.
I think it
and
is.
It looks
Hardee's.
like the text for Hardee's.
Okay, we'll put Carl Jr. and I don't know, and then we'll just do Hardee's.
Can you pull it back into the white really quick so I can actually see it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that could be an H.
I thought it was maybe Cane's, but the more I look at it, the more that's definitely an R.
Why did they do that?
I don't know.
When I'm looking at the Cane's logo, and their end does not look like that, so that shouldn't be Cane's.
I'm putting my money down on Hardee's.
Sure, we'll just put these both in the same spot. I don't really know. I mean, I guess I'd put it in like a low C. I mean,
I'd have it low C.
I haven't had it enough, unfortunately.
I haven't personally had a traumatizing experience at Hardee's.
Yeah,
I know that my father at one point got a sweet tea from Hardee's, and he
heart
had
attack.
a cockroach in his
straw. So that's gross. I don't even know if that happens.
I don't know either, but he's well, maybe it wasn't in his straw. It might have just been in his drink, but he found like a cockroach in his drink.
That's
and
gross.
That was traumatizing. And I've been to Hardee's a couple of times, and I'm always like, it's super greasy. I always feel bloated at the end. I'm never happy with myself at the end of it.
You're
I'm
a
always
sad
like,
boy.
that was a bad idea. Why did I come here? So I would probably put it in D.
I mean, I'm okay with D as well.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
I'll put it.
It's a burger place where
I'd rather have
wouldn't go out of my
Sbarro's
way
than Hardee's
to go there.
I'd almost put it at the bottom of D.
I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in F.
We did have, cockroaches, man. But
I don't
know enough.
I don't think Hardee's is that bad, but I mean, if your cockroach experience or if your father's cockroach experience is so traumatizing, you could put it in F, just avoid it.
I'll leave it
It's
in
tarnished me.
D.
It's tarnished you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever. What's this next one?
I don't want to get lawsuit by.
I honestly have no idea what that's supposed to be.
Don.
That is Jason's Deli.
Jason. Oh, that's like Jimmy John's, right?
No, it's nothing like Jimmy John's.
Then I don't know what this is. I never
heard of it.
It's a deli. It's
What was your first clue?
What was the first clue? We have a Jason's where I live, and it's really good, and I do like it a lot. Actually, what I normally get at Jason's is they have like different potatoes, and they call it one potato, but it's really two potatoes that they put together and called one massive potato, and it's like literally the size of my stomach.
Wow.
It's full of like cheese and bacon and butter and soup, and it's super duper delicious. They've also got some pretty great sandwiches with dips and stuff like that. And they also have a salad bar, which is what a lot of people like to go there for. And also, when you eat, your meal comes with free ice cream. So as long as you order something, they have an ice cream machine, and you can go get yourself soft served chocolate or vanilla or swirl.
Yo, that's pretty lit.
You can eat as much as you want. So
it's kind of based.
I like Jason's. I would probably put it if I'm putting Dunkin in A, I'd put Jason's in A as well. I'd put it above Dunkin.
From your description alone, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
that sounds fantastic. Free ice cream? Heck yeah, I put that above Wendy's. But I haven't had it, so
that potato thing sounds magical.
It is pretty great.
I'll trust you on this.
You should try it.
Yeah,
cool.
You've never lied to me before, Ryan.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't see you starting now.
Eats a pizza. Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Tip, you're pretty familiar with Little Caesars, right?
I am very familiar with Little Caesars. Yes.
I've had Little Caesars once, so I don't have much of an opinion.
Wow, really? You've only been to Little Caesars one whole time?
My parents always ordered one of the other chain pizza places.
That's hilarious. My parents were the exact opposite. It drove me crazy because it was only $5.
So we have to take into account cheapo pizzas.
Now, here's the thing. My opinion on Little Caesars has kind of turned around over the years because they put out a extra most bestest pizza.
Extra most bestest.
That's literally what it's called. For one extra $1. So for $6, you get a pizza, but with way more cheese and pepperoni on it. And that like literally saves the entire pizza. So you can get
pretty good.
Yeah,
that sounds pretty nice.
You get a pretty decent pizza. It's still not like as good as some of these other places, but for $6, it's like I'll go to Domino's or I'll go to Little Caesars and get an extra most bestest for $6. Are you kidding me?
So everything from Little Caesars is colored by nostalgia because as a wee lad, my family didn't have a whole lot of money, and most pizza places are pretty expensive. But on Fridays, I can't remember if it was every Friday or every other Friday. I want to say it was every Friday. We'd get pizza, and it was always Little Caesars because it was cheap, it's hot, and it's ready.
That is
all of my memories are colored by that because. Is it the best pizza? No, but it was definitely the best pizza to me because it was always like the treat on Fridays. We got pizza, we hung out, and I adore it.
So your bias in your opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah, of course, naturally. Except all of our opinions matter because they're not opinions; they're facts. So what I'm saying is that we should have a tier above S that's childhood nostalgia, and just put Little Caesars, slap it right in there. Don't actually do that. I'm insane. No, I'm a crazy person.
All right, nostalgia tier. So we can't actually accurately rank this.
Why did you spell nostalgia wrong?
How do you spell it? Shoot.
Oh my god.
N-O-S-T. What's after? Is it A-L? Nostalgia?
My god. Are we seeing this happen in real time?
That's it, right?
It's funnier if it's wrong. Let's keep
it. Yeah, there you go.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Why do people say nostalgia? Never mind. What's this?
I don't know. I don't recognize it. Looks like Mexican.
I don't know.
It says Mexican something. I don't.
Somebody in like South Dakota is screaming at us right now. Like, how could you not know?
South Dakota, is that a real state?
Yikes! No, it's not. But
from myth and legend. Never.
Okay,
been.
Never had.
Everything in the Midwest basically doesn't exist to me.
I've never had Del Taco.
I've also never had Del Taco.
Okay, hang on. So I've never had Del Taco.
All right, I'm putting
but hang on. Everyone I've ever talked to who's had both Jack in the Box and Del Taco says that Del Taco is the better Jack in the Box.
Really?
Yes.
Are they Isn't one tacos?
Well, yes, but
Why do they
Jack in the
compare
Box?
the two?
Because Jack in the Box has a lot of like Mexican themed food items, despite them doing like basically everything. But a lot of people seem to go to
They're
Jack
like
in the
a jack
Box
of all trades.
for their Mexican type food items, and Del Taco does those items but better. I rest my case.
I'm not.
Well, it's still
this.
never been.
I'm
so-
putting
I've still never been. I hear from people. Okay, I've got
I hear-
sources.
so- the trees have spoken to me, and they've said,
Yeah, I
So
speak to the trees.
What is this? Nani's or something like that?
I have no
Nani?
idea.
I don't know.
I don't even know what
This,
that is.
These things being in a square aren't really helping.
They're really
No, it's
not.
All right. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
So hang on, I just need to see.
Papa
what other
John's
pizza
does
places
have
on
better
this list.
ingredients. They're not lying.
Papa John's,
They're
Domino's,
expensive though.
Pizza Hut. I'm just looking at all the different pizza places we have.
I'm gonna just see. I don't like Papa John's. I think they're overrated. The best thing about Papa John's is their garlic sauce. If I could get that garlic sauce with any other pizza place, I would be ecstatic.
I don't know.
Wow, it's like
I put
your
them in-
Wendy's.
I put them in B, low B. I don't think they're bad. Or I don't think they're meh. I think I'd rather have that than. No,
I'm just
you know
trying to
what?
think of how it ranks with
Out of
other
pizza
pizza
places besides Little Caesars, I'd probably at least one. You know what? C. Yeah, you convinced me.
I'm fine with C. We'll go.
High
there
C or
and,
low C?
We'll go there.
I put it high C. It's a pizza place. Pizza place is never really
No,
bad.
it's fine. I
That's
like
true.
pizza.
Really?
So.
It's hard to do. What is this? This is a
All right.
hibachi?
So why is
Ah.
PF Chang's on this list?
Is that PF
It's not fast
Chang?
food at all.
I'm
That
not
is
putting
not
it-
fast food.
I'm not putting this. Yeah, I'm just going. Ha!
I mean, I love PF Chang's, but that's
I
not
also like
fast food.
PF
Why
Chang's.
is that on this
That's
list?
definitely not fast food.
That's so bizarre.
Okay.
I saw that. I was like,
Hot
what?
Bell Sandwich Shop. I've never heard of this.
I've also never heard of that.
Dare you.
Is this a northern
It's
thing?
delight for people who've
Well,
heard of it.
Tyler
Probably.
likes it.
I don't know what it is. I'm lying to you people.
Oh, never heard of.
Well,
I don't know what that freaking Krabby Patty is either.
Krabby Patty. Never
no.
had. What is this?
Don't know.
We got three bangers, boys.
Sonic.
Who
Okay,
are you
Sonic.
people?
Sonic. Ooh, Sonic. So
Alright.
Sonic has
Sonic-
good dogs.
Sonic is more about the experience.
It is the experience.
It's about
It's about
Going
not
in.
getting out of your car.
not getting out of your car. Some teenager that is barely can talk, roller skating over your car
Barely
with
can
food in his
talk.
hand.
What's wrong with them? Did they have an injury? Ryan.
And then
It's
you
in their
go
manifesto.
there
They only hire
and you
new
have
people.
their onion rings, and you make a Sonic the
They have
Hedgehog
onion
joke.
rings.
And you
If they have
have
onion
one of
rings, it's
their-
automatically better than a C.
and then you have their weird Slurpees that aren't like that are different from all the other Slurpees.
Yeah,
And you're like,
Slurpees
you know what?
suck.
That
Don't
was
at
that was pretty good. I enjoy Sonic, and there's
Right.
nowhere else I can go that's like Sonic.
I like Sonic. I'd put it at least in B, but I'm willing to flex.
You people
Upwards.
suck. I'm putting Sonic in A tier, like solidly.
I'd put Sonic in an A tier. I'd be
There-
down.
I would
Okay.
put it in B, but
All right,
even
Low
though
A?
I was just gushing about it, but
Ryan, hear me out. So
They're unique.
before
they are unique.
Sonic is kind of like DQ for me, where for the longest time I was kind of thought of them as like they're okay. But the last few times I've been to Sonic, by like visiting family and everything, I get like their double cheeseburger with some onion rings. I get their like blue ocean breeze Slurpee, whatever the hell that thing is called. It's delicious. And then they have these like fried Oreo things as dessert. And I get that entire meal.
Fried
And every
Oreos.
single time I'm finished with them, it's like, wow, that was a fantastic decision. I wish I could do it all over again.
That does sound magical. I do like the idea of fried Oreos.
I'm feeling higher than Dunkin'.
Yeah, that's
I'm feeling
Uh,
higher than Wendy's.
you've won me over with fried Oreos.
They're delicious.
I think Sonic would also be a little more enjoyable if we didn't live in the armpit of the USA and it was like nicer outside.
Florida's a gem. Don't even.
Yeah,
Dude.
okay. Yeah, it is.
Aren't you in Maine right now? How are you in the armpit of the USA?
Oh, we don't have Sonic up here.
This is
you
why
guys-
people forget that your state exists.
Can you guys see my screen down here?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Oh shoot! I
Better blow that noise out.
Yeah, you're gonna have to censor that.
Yeah.
You can
They're
ignore
gonna
this.
know what they're gonna know what time it is. They're gonna know that we're not actually doing this in the morning or on a Monday.
Do you think the listeners would be upset with us for finding out our deep dark secret that we don't actually know how time works?
If they can't even trust us to live up to our namesake, how will they trust us on our fast food opinions?
Did you hear me talk about my childhood nostalgia? It's obviously fact.
Fact up here, yeah. So. Anyway, okay, so let's continue. Chipotle. That is fast. That is fast food, I guess.
Yeah, that counted as fast food.
Yeah, it doesn't have like a drive-through, but it's pretty fast.
I love Chipotle. I put it in high A for sure. For me. I get the same thing every single time.
Does this list have PF Chang's on it twice?
No, dude.
Does it really?
Anyways, yes, right below Burger King. So,
oh my god, it does.
And sorry, I just got distracted there. No, I like Chipotle.
I love Chipotle. I think their steak is fantastic.
I don't see it on this list, but there is a Chipotle variant that I like more than Chipotle called Moe's. And
Moe's is on there. Is it in between Long John Silver's and Noodle Company?
I love Moe's as well. I get different things though. I get burritos at Moe's. I get bowls at Chipotle.
I get burritos at Chipotle, and I get the like crunch wrap thing at Moe's. Moe's has
great queso.
They do have a great.
And queso. Chipotle doesn't have great queso anymore. They used to have great queso, and they replaced it. It sucks now.
Moe's also has Chipotle ranch, which is the sauce that I really like to put on my stuff. So,
Ryan is the sauce boss.
I am a saucy boy. What can I say? So I was just making that because I was like, whatever tier we're putting Chipotle in, I want to put Moe's higher than it.
I can put Moe's higher than it. I like them for different reasons, but I'm willing to flex on that bad boy.
I have practically no opinion on Chipotle because I don't really care for it, because every time I want like Mexican inspired food or Southwest inspired food, I'll just go to a local Mexican place that'll have more food for a lesser price that tastes better.
Yeah, Chipotle definitely was more of like a when I went there for a while, because my family liked to go there because they had gluten-free.
They do have gluten-free.
I would go there and I was always like, this isn't that great. And I realized the problem was that I was getting beef, and I liked their chicken way more, which is a reoccurring theme in my life when I go to restaurants. So like I kind of went through that phase too of being like,
their steak is great.
I think I had their steak and I just didn't like it very much. It's just I like their chicken more for some reason.
Well, that's wrong.
Anyways, we're putting in an A tier.
Wow, I hate that ranking, but okay.
Let's put it. Let's put it in B.
B.
I'm better with that ranking.
Top of B.
I can flex. Yeah. The only reason I put it in B is because I only like one thing from their menu.
And that's because, spoiler alert, I'm voting for Moe's to go into A.
I don't like their chicken, and I don't like any of their other meat variants. I only like their steak. So, I don't know. So, yeah, I'll put it in B.
Gonna put it in B above McDonald's.
I want to.
Okay. I would agree with that. I was expecting that.
You're all judgmental.
I thought you were going to fight me on that.
No, I'm not going to fight you on that.
I'm here to rile us up, Gary. That's what I'm here.
Yeah, I'm all riled up already. This is already a nightmare of a list. This list makes zero sense probably to other people.
These people are wrong.
They are wrong. All right, Domino's. I like Domino's better than Papa John's.
I would say out of most of the pizza places on,
I don't think they're fantastic. I'm gonna have a hot take later, but
what are the other? I see Pizza Hut, and is there any other? Am I just?
I think it's just Pizza Hut. I like Pizza Hut better than all the other pizza joints, but that's a hot take though.
I like Domino's more than the other ones.
I don't.
I'd
put Domino's at least in B.
I'd put it at bottom of B.
Yeah, I put it in B. Like, it's a pizza joint. You know, it's got decent pizza.
Yeah,
it's got okay sides. I think Pizza Hut has better variants. Like if you're going for a plain cheese pizza, I'd rather go with Domino's, I think. But if you're going for something weird like a pretzel crust, I'd go Pizza Hut because Domino's doesn't have pretzel crust.
It's weird because for a long time, Domino's pizza sucked, and then what was it like 5-6 years ago?
I don't know.
Actually,
They
might
went
be
through like
longer.
a renaissance.
Yeah, they like
And
completely
they like
revamped.
advertised it. They
Did they really?
advertised like that they were going through a renaissance themselves.
Yeah.
Like, we used to stink before, and now we're cool.
Yeah, well, because they're actually not called Domino's Pizza anymore. They're just called Domino's, kind of like Dunkin', because they have sandwiches and pastas and like desserts and things like that.
Yeah.
So they
And
do.
so-
They do have pretty good. Like I've had their like salad and stuff. It's pretty good.
Okay, weird take, like hot take. Their pasta's actually straight fire. They
The
have
pasta's
a
good.
like
Yeah, I've had
chicken,
that. Taylor's got that.
chicken Alfredo that's
Yeah.
really good.
That's not bad at all.
I would put.
But Pizza Hut's
I
got
would
wings.
I would
Well,
almost
sure, yes.
put Domino's in like A, just because, at least for me, because I would put it higher than
It is
pretty much any
like
of these others.
it's a super convenient pizza place to get delivery.
I
They're
just
pretty
like it more
consistent,
than
too.
any of these other places. Like the
Uh,
only one who
yeah.
would maybe be Little Caesars, just because of its price tag and that the extra.
Little
much that
Caesars
is
and
my
nostalgia.
favorite.
We can't really rank that. We already that's in the like the dead zone.
Right,
here.
that's the Mega Rayquaza of
Mega Rayquaza tier
of a fast food chain.
band.
Banned from band.
Yeah, I'll put it in A. I'll put that
Okay.
above Dunkin'. Dunkin' pizza's better than Dunkin'.
Yeah.
Pizza's probably better than Wendy's too. Shoot. this list is borked.
All right,
anyway.
Jimmy John's. That's the
Um,
cold sandwich place. right?
Yeah,
I like Jimmy
I-
John's. I think Jimmy John's. I like Jimmy John's a lot. I think it's my least favorite out of the sub places.
So
and people are
I
gonna hate me for
don't
that.
like cold subs.
I like cold subs. I don't hate. I'd rather have a hot sub for sure.
Yeah, and like you go there, and I'm like, can I get this cold sub hot? And they're like,
No.
so.
I'd put it in B for me because I like cold subs. I would never really suggest it. Maybe I'd put it in high C.
I would put it in C
I'm-
personally.
High C
I
though,
would,
for me.
I would actually put it like in D because I really don't want to go there. Like,
Oh, I don't know about D. I don't know about D. D's rough, buddy.
I mean, you just
You're
don't
being
like
harsh.
cold subs.
That's different.
Yeah,
Suppose.
it's not a bad sub because I mean, like D is something like you would probably rather avoid. Like you don't really want to go there, but
What
If you're in a
Gary
mood for
really
cold
wanted to
sub,
go,
it's not
then I
bad.
would.
I don't know. I think it's all right. People are gonna hate that. There are some like cultists around Jimmy John's.
yeah,
There are some people who are obsessed with this place, and I'm like,
It's okay.
eh.
Well, it's a
Like,
good
why
thing
don't
Gary
you-
works out and he can fight them all off.
I don't work out, man. I'm getting
Oh.
chonk.
Oh, well, then we're
We're screwed. Yeah, we're dead.
wait, no. Jimmy John's, hang on. So I know they're like famous for subs or whatever, but who cares about that? So they have these big ass cookies that are like 80 cents. Those are pretty good.
sub place.
I'm not changing the ranking based on a cookie.
Oh, I'm not saying you should change the ranking. I'm just saying that half the reason why I like Jimmy John's is because every time I get a sub from them, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get a big ass cookie for 80 cents too.
Cool. I mean, that's a cool fact to know.
Yeah.
Don't
The
change
more
that.
you know.
Tips and tip.
know.
Oh, pro tips
Tips from
tip.
tip. Yeah. All right. KFC.
F.
I don't know about F. You wouldn't even get like their popcorn chicken.
All right, look. If you're going for any kind of fast food fried chicken,
So
literally any other fast food fried chicken is better. If KFC is the
I
only
don't
thing
know-
near you, go find your nearest department store and get the fried chicken from their deli over KFC. And
So this is a tier list, but are we comparing this to other chicken places,
obviously,
or is this like kind of like an avoid? Like if you were going to this place, no matter what would you rate it?
I mean, I didn't like Popeyes, and I don't like KFC.
I haven't
happy
had
to
I've had
put it at the
KFC
bottom
like
of
once
the
in my
list.
life, so I'll leave it to you guys. But I don't. It's
It's
hard for
once.
I'm
It's
happy
hard
to
for
put
me
it
to-
at the bottom of the list.
it's hard for me to believe it's actually an F tier.
Okay,
I would say every time I've gone to KFC, I've been like, wow, that was really disappointing.
Okay, can I put it above Checker or below Checkers? Oh, I'll put it below Checkers.
You know what?
I'd
Hang
probably
on.
rather
Put
have
it
Checkers.
above.
I'd probably put it in D, like without shit posting. Look, I just Popeyes and Bojangles and Churches. are just so much better than KFC that you shouldn't even just ignore that KFC exists. But KFC has two things that are good for it. One, they have their mac and cheese, and I swear they put like 10 pounds of cheese into it, and that's pretty solid. Two, I don't think they sell it anymore, but at one point they had the Double Down, which was a chicken sandwich with chicken for the buns, which was an absolutely just mad lad idea.
Monstrous.
It was like 3 billion calories, and I loved every second of it. But
All right.
I don't know.
wasn't necessarily good, but the novelty of eating like 3 pieces of chicken as a sandwich was pretty cool. But D.
So
You're
Chip
still
says it
sounding
should
like
go
top
in
of
D,
F.
but I still say it should go in F because I don't like it.
I mean, I'm fine with that
All right,
because that was my gut reaction.
We'll put it in F. Checkers is looking pretty lonely.
Yeah. Get down there, Colonel. Also, they tried to like win me over with some Kentucky Fried Chicken dating sim game. Get out of here.
Are you saying that you weren't impressed as a capital G gamer?
I was not impressed. He didn't
You're
even
saying you have
big old
standards? That's
titties.
disgusting.
If they had made him into a hot Tootie waifu that had red hair,
Mr. Colonel.
then
Colonel.
maybe we'd be talking.
Not every wife could be Anna.
I'm sneaking
Or
around.
Anna, my bad.
Spoiler alert for when we do our waifu tier list. Anyways,
Oh, we need to do a game series tier list.
Panera Bread Aru.
So this is gonna be controversial. I think Panera's S tier. Yeah, I do. 100%.
What?
I think it's low S. I think it's lower than Popeyes, but I think it's S tier.
So
I like everything from Panera.
I wouldn't. So
100%.
Panera's food isn't bad.
I
don't
like everything from Panera.
I don't
if not
dislike it, but anytime I see my receipt after I've bought food from Panera, I'm like,
What do you get?
Why
do you not do the 2 for 2 or the pick 2 or whatever?
I have done the 2 for 2, and it's just,
Sorry, not
I
the
don't
2
think
for 2. It's called the pick 2 is like
pick two.
it's like 10 to 12 bucks.
I just anytime I eat their food, I'm like, was that $12 worth of food?
I think so. I think it was.
Oh.
I'll compromise on this, but so for me, I put it in low S tier because I really like all their soups and I like their sandwiches, especially their steak one with the horseradish.
You basic white girl.
I am basic. It's so good. To be fair though, it's like the least fast food of all these places.
At least they have a drive-through.
Do they really have a drive-through?
Do they have a drive-through? I didn't know that.
Yeah, mine.
I've never
I think
done a
mine does.
drive-through Panera. I've ordered Panera from.
Oh, maybe they don't
It has
have
delivered,
delivered. Mine
but-
has a drive-through. I'm pretty sure.
That's crazy.
Someone's gonna fact.
All right,
check
what do
me
you
on that.
guys
Like,
put
this
it?
is
We'll
dumb.
like average it out or something. I don't want to go. I don't want to go lower than A. I really don't.
I'm like very like kind of down the middle. Like if someone's like, "You want to go to Panera?" I'm like, I mean, I would be fine eating Panera. It's just like I don't want to pay for it.
I might compromise with high B. What don't you like about Panera? What's wrong with it? What's
Me
wrong? What's
or
wrong?
Ryan?
Yeah, either of you. What's so
Well-
wrong with it that you would put it at C or below?
Well, I haven't heard Tip's thoughts.
So,
on it at all,
I mean, Ryan touched on it a little bit, but every time I go to Panera, it doesn't taste bad. Like I like their soups, but everything I have there feels way too overpriced. So I end up
Yeah.
eating a meal and I'm like, I can't believe I paid this much money for this meal and I'm not actually full. And I could have gone to like, I don't know, literally any other fast food place, bought like double the amount of food for the same price.
I think it's cheap. It's cheaper than any sit-down restaurant, in my opinion.
But it doesn't taste as good as any other sit down restaurant.
I don't know about that. I think it does.
sounds like
So
sounds like solid
what
C's
rank
here.
would you put it at, Tip?
See,
C. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not put. I can't put it in C, man. I gotta fight you on that. I
I
can go. I don't want to go B, but if everyone is really persistent, I can go B. I can't put it in C.
I
There's
just feel like we should.
if you're putting it in C just for the price, I don't know.
it's more just, I mean, not just the price. It's just like everything I eat there. I don't think it's good necessarily. I'm
I
just
think
like,
it's-
this is fine. Like,
I'm really basic. Shoot,
I
Ryan,
don't
Ryan,
know.
what would you put it in?
I'm content with putting it in B.
Frick. Oh my gosh. I'll put it in B.
Gary, at the beginning of this episode, I'm taking price into consideration. But when
I am
Panera
taking price. I'm
play,
taking price
I'm
into
no longer
consideration.
taking price into consideration.
I cannot. The thing I cannot fathom is that you would take price in consideration and still think Panera is a B or a C. I think
everything I have there.
I'd rather
okay.
go to Panera any day over McDonald's.
Oh,
But-
I wouldn't.
Oh my god! I'm putting it over Arby's though. You can't stop me on that.
Mad
Hey,
lad.
you guys.
I can
I
get
was
2
gonna
beef
hear
and
the
cheddars. Come on.
No. I'm coming down from an S. You gotta work with me here.
Fine.
Jeez.
Whatever. Stupid ass bread balls.
You're retarded.
Maybe I am. I put Little Caesars in above S.
Little Caesar's not okay. That's a different thing. That's nostalgia. That
It
could
is.
mean anything. That could mean quadruple F.
How dare you?
Speaking of quadruple F, Starbucks F.
I don't drink coffee.
That's-
I have no.
That's an
opinion.
F for me. It's way too expensive for what you
It
get.
is. I will say,
and
so-
all the food there blows.
So yes, I would actually agree with most of that. My only thing is like
Basic.
I like to brew Starbucks coffee. So whenever I drink
What does that
coffee
mean?
from Starbucks, like
do,
I
do you
buy
brew
their
your?
like
Oh, you
like I buy the grounds at the store and then I make it at home.
Oh, so you're like super stupid.
I wouldn't say that because that costs like 12 cents to make per cup versus going to Starbucks costs like $3 per cup.
Wait,
found
so
the loophole in the plan.
buying the ground coffee as opposed to buying other ground coffee?
Well, I do other ground coffee as well, but I do like Starbucks coffee. Ground.
Ground. Okay,
But I wouldn't-
so we're
but
talking
at this point-
fast food. We're not
Right,
talking
and-
like
and-
you have
and
to,
I'm
you have
taking
to
the-
go buy something and make it yourself. That's not
Right,
fast
but
food.
that also factors into my Starbucks experience because when I go to Starbucks and I
Yes.
have a hot cup of coffee, I'm like, wow, I paid $3 for this, and I would have enjoyed it more if I had made it at home.
Okay. So what would you put it at, Ryan?
I wouldn't put it F tier because I would go.
Oh man. Oh
Um,
man.
I wouldn't go. I mean, I wouldn't go there for lunch.
I can compromise with
I would
B.
go. I would go there for coffee.
I mean, I would buy a coffee from there. I'd be heavily reluctant on that though.
Whenever I go to Starbucks and get coffee, I always like get like something like their special or whatever because it's like I could just make this at home.
I would have to get something unique there. I wouldn't get like a
Yeah,
vanilla
something
latte or something.
Yeah, and sometimes when I do get,
I
their, like,
drink
their
coffee
different
black.
stuff-
Like I don't drink fancy coffee. It all tastes the same to me because I drink it black.
Well, I don't have anything to say to that, but I'm gonna say I wouldn't put it in D tier. I would probably put it higher than that, but I'm fine with putting it in D tier. That if Gary is very adamant about his disdain.
Well, I don't want to be a tyrant here.
Oh, I'll put it in F tier because I avoid it because I don't drink coffee.
Indeed, it is. I'd put it below Sbarro though. Sbarro's okay. I'm tempted to put Sbarro up a tier.
It's growing
Oh,
up.
really?
Every time I think about Sbarro, I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad.
I'll allow it.
Can I move
Bottom
it
of
up?
C.
Can I move it up to bottom of C?
Yeah.
Because like I'm like,
Sbarro, just
I'm like
justice for
let's say
Sbarro.
think about it. You're in a dead mall. There's nothing but Sbarro. Do you eat the pizza?
There is one light
There's
on
one
in the
store.
entire mall.
It's
You've been
Sbarro.
wandering in the dark. You walk into the cafeteria. There is one light on. It is Sbarro. Do you eat their pizza?
Honest, there's one dude who hates his life serving pizza, serving the greasiest pizza known to man.
He's greasy himself. Anyways, Taco Bell.
A.
S.
I'll
Hey.
say S as well.
What's- Hey, hold on. Is that heresy? I hear. What?
I didn't want to say S because I thought you guys would make fun of me because I
No.
can always talk about Taco Bell.
S.
I'm fine with
Obviously,
We're putting it.
I'd probably. I mean, I'd even. I don't know if I'd go
We-
above DQ. It's not Taco
After
Bell's
all
kind
of our-
Taco Bell's pretty one note.
After all of our
But it's
memories of
delicious.
Taco Bell, we're not.
It's
I will
also-
say lately, Taco Bell's been making some decisions that I don't appreciate very much.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
the
their
Taco-
menu
okay,
culling.
yeah, you know what? Taco Bell's been stupid with their decisions. I put it bottom of S.
Yeah, I would still keep
They
it.
took
in
they've
S,
taken
but-
out all the best menu items too.
Yeah, a lot of the good stuff they've been removing.
I'm so
I've
mad at
heard.
them. Beefy Frito Burrito was my favorite $1 menu item, and they gotten rid of it. That was my filler.
Yeah.
I got one specialty item and then filled the rest with Frito burritos.
God, you did every time.
every single time, and they doesn't have it anymore. So I have to get the bean burrito, which sucks.
Yeah, so like they need to fix their menu and bring back the
It's
stuff.
still
that
S
people
though,
like.
because I can get the crunch supreme.
And then every now and then they do the nacho fries, and those are pretty good too.
Nacho fries are fantastic.
very
I
good.
like nacho fries. They're coming back, I think.
They always do because they make them lots of money, but they're seasonal for some reason.
You didn't talk about the best part, the Baja Blast. Come on now.
I don't drink Mountain Dew. I don't really drink soda though.
I used to really like Baja Blast, but now like
I don't really care for Baja Blast all too much. It's like
Okay,
a
I don't
meme.
either, but I just figured I had to
It's a
mention it. 'cause we're talking
meme.
about Taco
It's
Bell.
literally just a meme.
I
They
know.
sell it at this. I saw it at Publix today.
Oh, no. So hang on. This is way more important than Baja Blast. So they now sell a variant of Baja Blast, I think specifically at either Walmart or Dollar General, which is Baja Punch, which is 3 billion times better than Baja Blast. It's delicious, and I wish I could find it more because I would just put it into my fucking veins.
So does a beta male drink.
I'm fine with that. You can make fun of me all you can. I just don't give a shit. I want more of the Baja Punch. It was so good. It was so good.
Gary out here calling people beta male when he drinks black coffee.
Also
Black-
goes to
black-
Panera.
Black coffee is not a beta. Panera's beta male, yeah, but black coffee's not. I'll fight you on that.
Black coffee is just like a grumpy old man that stays at home.
How's that beta? It's pretty base.
Listen, that sounds kind of based to me.
Okay.
Pretty based. If I so Baskin Robbins.
Anyways, Baskin
Robbins.
I don't
Ice,
care about
is that
Baskin
ice cream?
Robbins.
Is
It's
ice cream fast food?
That is, yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to
Usually
count
is-
this.
It's usually paired with Dunkin Donuts, at least where I live.
Yeah, it is paired a
Paired
lot.
with Dunkin' Donuts.
Like you go to a.
I don't want to count this as fast food because this is a dessert.
I guess.
I don't know. I'd put it down in. If
I don't
someone were
like
you want to go to
Baskin.
Baskin Robbins, and
I don't
I'd
care
be
about
like,
Baskin Robbins.
I don't like. I wouldn't be opposed to going.
I would never suggest. I'd put it in D because I would never ever suggest going there. But I mean, whatever. I'm flexible. I really don't. I'm pretty apathetic
I'm
towards
super
ice cream.
apathetic about Baskin Robbins.
Ryan,
Yeah,
what do
we
you
can
want?
put it. We can put it in D because
I'm putting it above Starbucks. Screw Starbucks. Stuck my balls. Blimpin? What is this?
Big blimpin'.
I don't know what that is. I've never been there.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Sub shop,
Moving
I guess.
on.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, that's pretty good.
Is that a fast food? What do you? That's a.
That's not fast food.
Yeah, it's not really fast
Let's
food.
sit down. I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not putting-
I really like Buffalo Wild Wings, but it's not fast food.
I'm not. Hold on. I'm putting another thing. I'm putting.
Not fast food.
Can I change the color?
Why is
Hold
this
on.
on the list? Who did this?
I'm just gonna put no.
You-
Can't even
But
see
you made it black.
No.
dingus.
No. And I guess I'll put nostalgia as.
It's gonna make it sound like we hate it, like it's even worse than F tier.
That's
Buffalo
true.
Wild Wings and PF Chang's are just
Oh,
absolute
no,
bottom of the bottom of
not
the barrel.
fast food.
There we go.
Boom.
Say because I
Okay,
like.
super clear.
What else
Yeah,
was not fast food? This is PF Chang's.
PF Chang's.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's throw Starbucks in there too, because it's not really in Baskin Robbins.
Well, hold on. Starbucks does have food, and it comes to you fast. Like,
They have-
sandwiches.
They have
and
breakfast
things.
sandwiches,
I
right?
guess they.
Yeah.
With
That-
scones
they
and
do.
shit.
I never get that.
That is fast. That is fast food. You order
I
something.
never
it has
buy
the
the
same
sandwiches,
form.
so I never think about that. But I guess that is.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Baskin Robbins. I'll put Baskin Robbins down. It's not fast
That's
food.
true,
Ice
yeah.
cream.
He wants to keep Starbucks on the list so he can shit on it more.
I do. I
Don't think I didn't notice.
I want Starbucks in F, but I'll keep it at D because Ryan's a cuck.
Wow.
No
I
offense.
thought we were all friends here.
We are no.
We're
sorry.
getting- really, we're really getting heated here at the.
That's who
fast
tears
food.
people apart. You're tearing
Council.
me apart. Wendy's. Anyway,
What's
California
I've
pizza
heard
chicken.
of California.
I've never
It's-
had it.
Oh,
I
it's
think there was one
pretty
in Town
good.
Center, wasn't there?
there is.
I've never.
I've been there a couple times with some friends that they like it a lot. I think it's okay. I'm also not really sure if it's fast food because you can kind of like sit down and just order the pizza and just kind of hang out. Almost like,
food.
The hell is that?
Fast food.
Oh, what's the freaking pizza place where it's like, oh, you can eat buffet pizza?
CC's the next one.
Is it? Is it really?
Buffet pizza?
Oh, holy crap! It is CC's. Yeah. So, it reminds me of CC's. Where like I wouldn't really call that fast food because it isn't. You sit down, like you basically have to sit down and eat there, or else like you'd be.
That's not fast.
Yeah,
not fast, bro. Put in season.
But can we just talk about CC's for a second anyway? Because like I mean, CC's. I like CC's. It's pretty nice.
Talk about it, but it's useless to this conversation.
I've had some pretty good high school memories made at CC's.
Yeah, so
I'm not.
CC's doesn't have good pizza. You can at me for that. But what they do have is the cheapest buffet I've ever seen, and their dessert pizzas are pretty good. Back in the days of UF, I would go to with a friends where they had a lunch special, which I'm pretty sure was $4.50, where you could just eat as much pizza as you could stuff in your face, and you got a drink. And we would eat a lot of pizza for $4.50.
Wow, that sounds pretty good, actually. If it was fast food.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not.
But that was
also Denny's is not fast food.
It's not fast food. Who made
I'm
this
glad
list?
we can't talk about it though, because I'd put it in F.
I wouldn't put it in F.
I fucking hate Denny's.
I don't think I'd put any breakfast place in F. You can't really mess up breakfast.
Oh, it's not that it's messed up. I just think that everything that they have doesn't taste good.
It's like meh. Anyway,
all right.
That's not the point of this conversation.
Yeah.
Pollo Loco, Crazy Chicken. Pollo Hermanos.
Isn't that the thing from Breaking Bad?
No, it's Pollo Hermanos. It's from Breaking Bad.
Oh, see, I'm not cultured. I don't watch TV.
I don't know. Anyway, BK.
So BK of like the holy trinity of Wendy's, McDonald's, and BK.
I think
BK is my least favorite.
I think BK is worse than Wendy's, but I do like they have some unique menu. They have onion rings.
Correct.
2, their classic chicken sandwich has a really unique taste, and I don't know if that's good or bad.
You definitely know that you're eating the classic chicken sandwich.
I wouldn't put it above Wendy's. I don't know. I think I put it like right next to Wendy's. I think I don't know.
I'd have it above Wendy's.
Above Wendy's, I can jive with above because they have onion rings only because they have onion rings.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Can you do that? Can you jive? They also, if you order the special rodeo sandwich, that one's really good because they put onion rings and then the barbecue sauce on the burger.
I'm not super impressed by their onion rings either. Like, just
it's not. I'd say mediocre onion rings are better than normal fries.
See, I'd rather have McDonald's fries than BK's onion rings.
Yeah, well,
I'm in absolute distress at how shit your opinion is.
Yeah, Ryan's is wrong. First of all,
what? You'd rather have the McDonald's fries over the onion rings? That's why Burger King exists as a business, because it has onion rings. It's in the history.
They're not the king of burgers. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, not for me.
I think Wendy's has better burgers, but I don't know.
Well, I will say that
I want to put it below Wendy's at least.
It's okay to be wrong, because both of them. You like chicken more than burgers. So hang on, I'll appeal to the chicken man inside you. So after trying all the new chicken sandwiches, Wendy's had the worst new chicken sandwich by a landslide. Burger King's was okay, and McDonald's surprisingly had a very solid new chicken sandwich.
Burger King's classic chicken is long.
It is long.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I don't care for their chicken sandwich very much. No, I just think that again, it's
Gary should stop listening for a couple seconds. But their new chicken sandwich is far superior to the classic. And if you decide to go to Burger King again, try that out.
You can try it.
But the classic chicken sandwich is dirt cheap too.
It is dirt cheap because it's made of dirt. It's made of dirt. That's why.
I used to have it all the time. I work there though, so I'm pretty biased. Anyway, Firehouse Subs. I'm going S.
I love Firehouse.
I love Firehouse. I never know what to get at Firehouse because I love all their subs so much. And they're all hot.
Oh yeah.
Ryan, you're silent. What's going on?
I don't ever go to Firehouse, so I don't.
Cool. S.
Cool. S tier.
Where in S are we going? I'm really flexible with this because I like Firehouse.
I can't stress enough, Grep, that everything in S tier so far
is really good. Yeah.
Is really just
as the S tier should be. S tier is actually it's growing more than I thought it would. So I would go to Firehouse more than Popeyes. I know you wouldn't probably, but
depends on my mood.
Depends on your mood. I'm voting.
I'd be fine with that because if you want it in the middle, I'd be fine with that.
I don't know if I'd go to it more than Chick-Fil-A. It's hard. That's hard to tell. I'm kind of questioning this DQ of being at the top, though. I think I'm too biased on this.
Like you're the one that put it there.
I want somebody to check me on this. If someone tells me to move DQ, I'll move DQ. But
Gary,
we keep it there. No, we had a religious experience.
Except if that person is Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you don't have DQ very often.
This is a very biased against me.
Well,
just have better opinions, Ryan. Jeez.
2 of us had a religious experience at Dairy Queen, and 1 of us did not. And it just so happens those 2 people are more important.
Does that mean it goes into nostalgia?
No, God, no. What? No, that's dumb. Don't do that.
You don't have childhood memories of DQ.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I have like 6-month-old memories of DQ.
Anyway, ignore what I just did. Anyway, you can just assume S tier is interchangeable. Then I'm just gonna state that.
He's going to state that so people don't hate him.
Except for maybe
S tier is your guys is interchangeable.
Taco Bell, I think, is probably still bottom of S tier, but I don't know. Whatever. Well, it doesn't. It's fast food tier chart. Who cares?
We care, obviously, a lot.
Five Guys.
The
Also S tier. Shoot. For
A.
me.
No, I put it in A.
You think A?
Yeah.
I can
I
go
would
A.
also put it in A.
It only has it does one thing very, very well.
As a not burger guy, I like their hot dogs though.
Their hot dogs are really good.
Their hot dogs are pretty great.
I think it belongs in S, but I'll put it on top of A. I'll do that.
Personally,
I don't care. Honestly, I don't care for their fries too much. I know that's a hot take, but
well, they're not really necessarily good, but they give you 10 pounds.
They give you a billion of them.
I will say there's a Five Guys up here, and their fries are infinitely better than any of the fries that I've had down in Florida. Yeah, so I had them, and I wasn't expecting much because I also am just like.
You like peanuts? You like nuts?
Fries. Their peanuts are
You like these nuts?
Okay. It's part of
every day.
Part of the experience.
Part of the experience. All right.
Part of the experience. Going to Five Guys and having these nuts.
I'll put them top of A, but I'm only because I'm kind of worried that I'm oversaturating S. Because of my
also, it doesn't belong in S.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Anyway, Panda Express. Shoot.
B.
I would have put an.
I'm surprised.
I would have put an S. Shoot.
I thought Tyler was going to rate it lower. I thought you didn't like.
I'd put at least A.
So Panda Express is weird because there are times when I want Chinese food, but I don't want like a local Chinese food place. I want Panda Express because it has like a very distinct flavor.
It does.
And every time I get the food from Panda Express, I'm like, this is exactly what I wanted, and I'm not satisfied.
Yo, I don't know.
Literally every single time.
The honey sesame chicken has changed my mind so much.
Oh crap! You're right. That actually was
good.
Like that was the best thing on the menu.
Can I move Dunkin to B? Why is this doing an A?
I don't know. Why is it an A?
I'm putting this in B. What is this doing above Chipotle? What is this doing above McDonald's?
Yeah.
Why did I put that there?
You're the one that put it there because I don't care about Dunkin.
Why did I put that above? There's not much in Dunkin. Why did I put that above Arby's? Shit.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
It fell an entire tier, like 6 spots.
I'm not putting it in C though. I think I like that. All right, Panda. So
I like
between A and B. I think right.
I would put Panda. I would put it in A, and I only really say that
in A as well.
There's not like a whole lot of Asian places on here except for PF Chang, which isn't fast food.
Which isn't fast food. It really is like the only Asian fast food place that isn't like a Chinese takeout.
Yeah,
well, that's the thing.
I guess Noodle Factory has some Asian stuff in it too.
Oh, I like Noodle Factory. Ooh.
But
we're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
I just whenever I get Chinese, I almost want to get takeout.
Would you rather have Panda than Burger King or Wendy's?
Yes. To both of those.
I think it belongs in A.
I'm fine with that. I like it in A.
Can we compromise too?
That's fine. It's not that I dislike Panda. It's just every time I have it, I'm like, man, I could have had like, I don't want to say real Chinese because Chinese takeout isn't real Chinese, but
other Chinese.
It's just other Chinese places.
I don't know.
I don't know what that next thing is.
That's Mod Pizza. We have one near us. It's
one of those.
It's one of those build your own pizza places.
Oh, it's like Blaze.
Oh,
Blaze, yes. So it literally
Or
okay.
five.
So you can rank this as Blaze because they're like
So
practically
it's
the same
not.
thing.
So it's is that fast? Oh, I guess if Subway's fast food.
I
this is
I like those build your own pizza places. I'd put them in a B tier.
Yeah, it's kind of a different experience, but I almost would rather still.
I'd rather-
talking just having pizza. I'd rather still have like Domino's.
Yeah,
But I do.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's different. You can,
It's-
the
yeah.
Thing, the thing with mod though, you can so like with mod and Blades, you can put as many toppings as you want for no extra charge. And I personally put literally every topping on my pizza. So
It is nice to be able to
I would rate that higher than Domino's in my opinion, but I can go lower because I know
kinda
not
like it
everybody
in B
does
tier.
that.
I mean, I guess I haven't been to mod. I'm basing this off of like Blaze
You
and your
can just
pie.
base it off of Blaze and your pie because they're practically the same thing.
Yeah, I would. Then I'd put it in B.
I'm cool with B. I'd probably put it above Chipotle
Yeah, that's fair.
because I like pizza a lot and I like having everything pizza. I like having the selling point I think for these things is you can do whatever toppings you want for the same price, but it is more. It's general. So if you do more toppings, it's less expensive. If you do less toppings, it's more expensive. So it depends on what you like.
That's true.
Tip, what do you think?
I mean, I'm fine with that. I've had Blaze and Pyology and stuff like that. They're okay. I generally, it's cool that you make your own pizza and it's cool you can put whatever you want on it. But if you go to like Papa John's or Domino's, there's usually deals where you can just get like an assload of pizza. And I kind of go for quantity of pizza rather than quality most of the time.
You get a lot of pizza. I mean, you get a decent.
Because you get a lot of pizza.
Yeah. All right. Whatever. Pizza Hut. Oh, this is controversial. Shoot.
Ooh, boy.
I like Pizza Hut more than Domino's for a couple
I
of
would
reasons.
put it.
I like it
I would.
because of one, the wings, and I like it because I do like pretzel crust, and no one else
See.
does that.
When it comes to wings, I'm like, why would I go to Pizza Hut for wings?
But if you're eating pizza and then you want something else besides pizza, you can get wings.
You know what's really great though? So Pizza Hut's wings is Wing Street, which is at the bottom, so we can actually rate those separately as they should be. Because
True.
Pizza Hut is trash and Wing
Wait,
Street is
what?
phenomenal.
Wait, is Wing Street Pizza Hut?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
their
they're
wings.
usually together. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Okay, so are we gonna base Pizza Hut on literally pizza?
just
Yes.
pizza.
Oh, I guess below Domino's then.
I would say it's about, for me, it's about where Papa John's is. Like I'm basically interchangeable to me.
I can drive.
Man, I'm obviously controversial. I literally, completely, and absolutely avoid Pizza Hut. I fucking hate Pizza Hut.
Well,
I've
I'm
hated
gonna-
Pizza Hut for my entire life.
Well,
I don't know.
we
I
can
think
put it
I
in
think
D.
we can reject that opinion because I think it's fine. I don't think it's. I'll put it below Papa John's.
Their
Yeah,
crust
put
is
it-
cardboard. Their sauce is watery and disgusting. I
don't
hate
know about
Pizza
that.
Hut.
I don't know about that, but Ryan, what do you think?
I am fine in C or D.
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 If we're talking
I was
just pizza, I'd go. I don't know.
Is
If I don't know.
How
if
do
I'd
you
say
feel
D.
about it in comparison to?
I'd rather. I
Sbarro.
personally like it better than Domino's either way, but I know I'm stupid, so. Wait, in terms of Sbarro,
Yeah, which is also in C.
yeah, why is Sbarro all the way down here? Why is Sbarro not
What
in top of
happened
C? Maybe it should just be a nostalgia because when's the last time you had Sbarro?
I remember when I went to Sbarro when I was 5 with my mother.
No, I'm gonna
we
keep
went to
it.
the mall.
I'll put some. Shoot. You know how you're questioning.
The secret underdog.
Anyways, Wayne
What,
Street.
what if we do this?
Fine. Let's go.
Sure.
All 3 of these pizza places are interchangeable.
No, I don't know, man. Sbarro, I don't know, man.
Do it, Gary. I dare you. Just put it above Papa John's. Let's go.
So think of the novelty
Of going to the mall. And you get to like,
I don't know.
I would go.
I think
I remember
Dunkin'
going to the
Donuts-
mall in high school, and I went with my friends, and they had a TV system that would play like music videos. And so I remember we would go there and we would eat pizza at the mall, and then you could go onto like an app and request music to be played,
Really?
and then
What?
yeah, to be played on the TV. And so we requested Justin Bieber songs for like 2 hours straight, and then we left.
Giga cringe. All right, so comeback story. Anyway, Wing Street, their wings are mad good.
I like their wings a lot.
I'd say A. I don't know if I'd say like S. I wouldn't be like every day. Yo, I want Pizza Hut wings every day. But
I like wings. Wings are probably one of my favorite foods.
Wing.
So.
I mean, wings are great. They're
Buffalo
fantastic.
wings is probably one of my favorite things to eat of all time. So
They're good. Definitely better than
anyway.
Domino's. I don't know if I'd probably put it above Panda. Yeah, I'd put it above Panda. Probably above Sonic. What do you guys think? Probably Jason's Deli. Probably above that. Below
Let's just put it above DQ. Why not?
Yo, I'm not stupid. You can't trick me into doing that. What do you think?
I'm
Somewhere
fine
in
anywhere in A. I'm really anywhere in A tier because
Hey.
I Wing Street is not my go-to wing
Above-
place, but I really do like wings. So
Above
That's, you're
Whataburger?
insane. No, slap that bastard down to like between Sonic and Panda.
Oh, okay. I didn't know really because I don't order wings all too much. I do like wings, but it's definitely less frequent than other things. Okay, I'm cool with it.
anyways,
I'm cool with it.
In-N-Out.
There. In-N-Out.
I've never been to
Have you guys had In-N-Out?
I've never had In-N-Out.
never had.
Never had In-N-Out.
I've never gone
had
to the
In-N-Out.
West Coast and had In-N-Out.
This tier list is looking good. Never had in not fast food. Looking good.
Well, it's all the Midwest stuff that doesn't exist because those states are fake.
They're fake. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agreed. Okay,
Jersey
Mike's.
Hey, I love Jersey Mike's.
I enjoy Jersey Mike's. My personal opinion is B. I can flex to low A.
Yeah, that sounds fine with me.
Is that low A?
I'd be fine with low A.
I
Yeah,
can do low A.
I'd put it above Wendy's. You fucking morons. But whatever.
I don't. Yeah,
I would put it.
it's better. It's definitely better.
Do they have creamy sriracha?
If I had a choice,
Kind of. They have a creamy
All
buffalo.
right, we could put it.
they do have a
above
creamy
Wendy's.
buffalo.
Creamy buffalo is pretty good.
I would never actually pick Jersey Mike's, but I'll respect your opinions. So
I mean, I'd pick Firehouse over it, and it helps because Firehouse is closer to us.
Firehouse is an S tier, so
Yeah.
obviously, so good.
All right, I don't know what
What's
that
this,
is. The
Jet?
pizza
I don't know.
place.
I don't know what this is. Long John
Long John
Silver's. I've had it
Silver's.
like once. It's a fast food fish place. Is kind of.
I would.
sketch.
So I'm not a seafood guy at all.
I'm becoming a seafood guy.
I don't
Tip,
like
have you had
seafood ever.
Long John's?
I mean, I like Long John Silver's. Hang on. I cannot recall the last time I had them, so I haven't had them in at least like a decade.
Yeah, neither have I. I'm just gonna do.
They're like right, but they always come packed in with an A&W for me. So I put them
It's-
with
yeah.
A&W.
Oh, that's That's
Why
pretty
would?
true.
But they're different things.
They are very different.
Don't put them as the same thing.
I'm gonna put.
Ryan, have you ordered the Long John Silver's?
I vote F tier.
Why?
F tier. F tier.
Have you had
F
them?
tier? Yes. F tier.
How many
F
times?
tier. Well, I went there and I didn't like it a couple times, so I stopped going.
A couple
I haven't
times.
been there since.
I guess.
I mean-
Tier. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Fuck checkers. We hate all my homies hate checkers. We're chess people.
All right, Moe's the better Chipotle in my opinion. Let's go.
I can flex
Red.
on that. I won't put it much higher than Chipotle though. I don't think.
I'd put
I
it
would
bottom
put
of
it-
A.
Bottom of
Yeah,
A.
I was gonna say I'd put it.
I'll
in
do it.
A
I'll put
tier.
it bottom of A. I'll put it above.
I'd put it above
What do you think above
Wendy's.
Burger King and
I'd-
Wendy's? I put it
I'd
above
put
Jersey
it-
Mike's,
yeah, I'd put
too.
it above-
Hold on.
I put it above Jersey Mike's. That's. a good
I go to
spot.
Chipotle way more, but I think Moe's is better. I think.
Yeah, I like
think
Moe's
you're
more.
right. I think it's
And
better
when
than
you walk,
Domino's.
and when you walk in, they say "Welcome to Mo."
They do
I'm
say
like,
welcome to Moe's. That
I
makes
am-
it better than.
I'm welcome at
No,
Moe's.
that makes it.
They love me. Noodle Company. Noodle Company's pretty
I'll
good.
leave
I like
it
Noodle
here.
Company.
I don't know. It's this
Like
interchange.
middle of A.
Yeah, it's middle of A. Don't take that seriously. Whatever's in middle of A. Noodle Company. Freaking
Is that fast
noodle?
food?
Oh man, I don't know. It's
They don't
kind
have
of.
a.
Every time I've ever eaten there, I've
It's
sat
like-
down and like hung out
Yeah, you
for
have-
at
I
least
tried-
like an hour.
yeah.
So I
Well,
don't
it's kind of like that. You have to order at a counter, so it's not like you sit down. You order your food, and then they bring it to you.
You just grab
go
it.
up to a counter, and then they'll bring it to
I
your
mean,
table.
It's
I'm trying to
definitely more
think. That's
fast food
a-
than PF.
Jimmy
Chang's.
John's works like that too, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, I mean, all sub places really do.
All right, yeah, let's keep it in fast food. So their barbecue pork mac and cheese is so freaking good.
It's fucking fire.
I can't believe how good that is. Their other stuff is pretty good too, but like
That's literally the only thing I've had.
I'd put that in A tier just for that. I wouldn't put it in S tier for sure.
That's fair.
I don't like. I'm okay with A or B, but I put it in like an A tier, kind of maybe below Jersey Mike's, maybe. Guys,
I think I'd put it next to Moe's.
Next to Moe's,
next to
welcome to
Moe's.
Moe's. Like I like that one item a lot, and everything else is like it's like pretty good, you know.
Pita Pit.
Okay, so Pita Pit is low key fire.
I don't
So,
really like
They have
Pita Pit.
like a jalapeno ranch. I know you don't like jalapeno, but they have a jalapeno ranch sauce that makes a buffalo chicken pita fantastic.
I like Pita Pit's food.
I
but
like
it
Pita
kinda
Pit a
falls,
lot.
It falls kind of into that same Panda or a Panera Bread kind of factor where it's so expensive.
It's not expensive. What? It's less than
One
$10.
At least the one on campus was really expensive. Maybe that was
Yeah,
more
everything on
pricey
campus
because
is expensive. I had
don't-
one next to the gym I went to for a while. I'd put it above Panera, I think. I'd put it in B.
yeah, I'm fine
What
with
do you guys
these.
think?
These make sense to me at least.
I don't
put it.
I don't
care.
you haven't had it enough, I don't think. Right?
Well, it's because I don't really like pita bread and I don't really
You don't
like
like pita
wraps.
bread?
So
Well, I get the buffalo chicken one's so freaking good. I put it
Yeah,
I put it
these
above
fine.
Panera, yeah. Somewhere in there.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's that? I can't even read it.
mellow mushroom.
Oh, Mellow? That's not fast food.
That's
Also
not
not
fast
fast
food. You
food.
sit down.
PF Chang's not fast food. Waffle House, not fast food.
That's not fast food either. Yeah.
What is this? City?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Not
know
fast
what
food,
that is.
probably. And
And pizza.
And pizza.
It's probably like one of those. It's probably like Blaze,
Never
I would
had.
guess, but I've never heard of it.
Subway.
F.
Beth.
Can we make a new tier below F?
Subway. Ryan, do you like Subway?
I don't dislike Subway.
You're right. We hate Subway. Good idea.
Subway's the fucking worst. Any sub place is better than Subway.
I hate Subway so much. It's disgusting. Fazoli's.
Everything they have is tasteless and bland.
It is. It's Subway flavor. What's Fazoli's?
Isn't it a pizza place?
I think.
know.
Yeah, it's kind of. we used to
Quiznos
have
is
one.
good.
I don't think
but
it's
dead.
fast food. I don't think it's fast food.
Quiznos?
I thought that was to sit down.
Quiznos is
place.
fast.
I haven't been there.
It's like a
enough
sub
to-
place. It's just like
No,
any
it's not
other
about
sub place.
Fazoli's,
Wait, Fazoli's?
right?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't think
Yeah.
that's fast food.
Quiznos.
Again, I'm pretty sure the Quiznos went out of business.
I don't even remember the last time I had Quiznos, so I couldn't tell you.
Quiznos was good. I'd put it at
I've
least
been to
at C.
Quiznos, but I don't remember it.
It's dead, but you know.
Can we put it in like in a rip tier? Because I liked Quiznos a lot, but it's dead.
Put it
Too
in
many-
nostalgia.
there's Too many. Yeah, I'll put it in nostalgia. I don't.
Nostalgia.
I
Oh, that's no. You're right. We do have a tier for that.
Delete this tier. Delete this one. Put it in nostalgia.
Put nostalgia.
I don't know.
I like
Nukes.
Quiznos a lot.
I hate.
Rip in
Nukes.
peace.
I don't like Nukes.
What the hell is Nukes?
It's like a sandwich shop. They do it.
Never heard of
So our company used it to cater a ton. And it's like just like you get it for catering, and you're like, man, I wish this was like Jimmy John's or literally anything else. I put it in F. But I guess you guys don't know.
I've never
Yeah.
had it.
I'm putting it in F. Like
Under
Apple-
Checkers. Woo!
This
Apple-
is
not
this is
Apple
going to be
Checkers. 'Cause
very
they-
exciting
they-
because I don't know what the
Nukes-
next like
so
6 things
so,
are.
so Nukes comes with pickles, and pickles are pretty good.
That's their only saving grace. They
This
got fake pickles.
Nukes is so bad. Like it's imagine Jimmy John's, but like all the sandwiches were bad.
So Jimmy John's.
So Jimmy John's, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know what the next
Bonchon.
like
Tim,
7
you're the
things
only
are.
one who's had Bonchon. I don't know how this is on here. I didn't think this was a known thing.
I'm not really sure if it's fast food. I mean, I guess you kind of just like pick it up. No, because there was It's a restaurant. Like you can actually sit down there. We just got it to go.
So not fast food.
I don't think it's really fast food,
All right.
but it
So
was delicious.
For those who don't know, it's a Korean barbecue, right? Korean fried chicken.
It's like Korean fried chicken.
And like you can get like takoyaki and stuff.
Yes. I guess I call it more of like an Asian fusion type place because I believe it's supposed to be more Korean focused, but they have like Chinese and Japanese inspired dishes as well.
Cool.
And it was delicious.
It looked pretty good. So what's Pret? I don't even know
idea.
what that is.
Nope, I haven't heard of it.
No idea. I like that name though. It's a cool name.
Yeah, it's kind of gay, but
well, yeah, hi.
I'm just kidding.
Wow, we're gonna get super canceled on Twitter. Jesus.
In the best
so
way.
dead.
No, I'm sorry. Anyway, Kava.
No idea.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
No idea.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
Hey, guess what? No
I
idea.
don't know what that
I
is.
don't know what that
Hey,
is
guess
either.
what?
What is this?
I don't
Crystal F.
I don't
I
know
don't
what-
know what this
I've
is.
heard of Crystal, but I've never
I've-
been to it.
I've had it once, I think. I'm not even gonna even say that because I don't remember it. So I'll say never had for me.
I like Crystal.
Okay, what do you
Oh.
put it as? I don't care what you put it as.
So okay, hang on. So Crystal's
Isn't it
weird.
like Hardee's?
No.
Oh, whatever.
So Crystal has like they do sliders instead of like real food. But they're dirt cheap. Actually, I don't know what they are now because I haven't had it in a couple of years. But for the longest time, they were like 60 cents or 70 cents per slider, and you just get
They do
an ass load of them.
sliders.
They also had chili cheese fries, which were really solid. You're going way too high with that. So they're really cheap, but they're not necessarily good.
See?
I would say like bottom C.
Sure.
Well,
Have you guys had Pollo Tropical?
Is it fast food?
Yeah,
yes,
it's
it is
fast food.
fast food.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like it.
It's kind of it's
put it-
similar to what that one restaurant noodle company where you order your food and at the
I mean, I've been to Pollo. It's just
it's good.
and they have a drive-through.
Yeah, they do.
if it has a drive-through, it's fast food.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah,
Are you sure about that?
it's pretty
By
fast.
default. Yes.
Okay.
So I mean, I like Pollo. It has some pretty unique chicken stuff. I don't know. I put it in
So,
B. I mean, I'd like it. I'd probably even recommend it sometimes, but not
So
like all
Pollo-
the time.
So Pollo Tropical
Like it's-
was I think it might still be, I don't know, was my father's favorite place to eat
You know,
for the long time.
Mr. Ryan.
Mr.
Ryan.
Ryan. And I'm not even exaggerating to the point where he would go 3 to 4 times a week. We would go with him probably 2 to 3 times a week.
I like
So
Pollo.
I got really tired of Pollo, and it's like fine, but I got
fine.
really sick of it.
I think I put it above Arby's.
Sure, B tier.
I mean, it's a B tier for me too.
I will
I
say
like it.
that
I like it.
their
I don't know
food-
how
their-
much I like it.
Their food used to be better, and they
Did
changed.
it? I haven't had it in
recently.
a while.
They in maybe the last 2 years, they've really kind of their food has not been as good as it used to be. At least not the one that I go to.
What is this? I don't know what that is. I can't even read
I
it.
don't know what that is.
Don't know what that is.
I don't know.
IHOP.
It's not fast food. is it?
It's not fast food. You're right.
No, what was that controversial opinion about the spit out? I'm curious.
I don't like IHOP.
Well,
So if you were to go to IHOP, the thing that you should get is like those crazy dessert pancakes, and I don't like dessert as a meal.
Well, you're in luck because I actually just went to IHOP a couple weeks back when I was helping my family move, and they basically got rid of everything that made IHOP IHOP.
What do they have now?
Oh,
They basically just have like regular ass pancakes and omelets and eggs,
So they're
bacon.
they're
all
like
that.
Denny's.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say better though because Denny's is
Better than
awful.
Denny's.
Um,
Anyway, it doesn't matter for this conversation.
no, hang on, no, because this is important.
Oh
Because
my-
the whole point of IHOP is that they had the crazy pancakes, and now
did.
they have like 2 of the crazy pancakes
So
left.
why would you go to IHOP then
You wouldn't? That's the point.
instead of Waffle House?
It's weird.
Weird. Okay.
Rip.
Anyway,
The Rudy Tooty
Um,
fresh and fruity.
what's AM? What is this?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
I
What is
don't know
what
what
is
that
do-
is.
What is this?
Does this say Pokemon?
No. What's the
Don't know what that is.
what is that? Steak and Shake. Oh yo. Steak and Shake's not fast food.
It's not fast food, but S tier.
It would have been S tier. Steak and Shake's so freaking good.
Steak and Shake also has a drive-through.
Do they really? They're not fast
Mine
food
does.
though. I'm not buying that. No, lies. Not fast food.
I don't know. Ryan says it's fast food, and Ryan's word is
fast
God,
food.
except for Popeyes.
Is it? Okay.
My word, except for like literally everything I say.
You want to put this in S tier?
Absolutely, I do.
You want to put this above Firehouse?
See,
Yeah.
I would not put Steak and Shake in S tier.
We're
Ryan,
good, Ryan.
do you want it in the tier list or not? Because if you don't want it in S tier, I'm putting it in not fast food.
One or the other. I would put it. I wouldn't even put it in A tier. I'd probably put it in like.
Well,
I'd
think about
honestly-
this. You can order the 7x7. 7 patties, 7 cheese slices between 2 buns. You die of heart disease, and
Yeah, that sounds real
live
good
that-
to the
you
guy
live-
that doesn't like hamburgers that
you
much.
lived a happy life.
I
Ryan, what
also
do you
remember.
like?
He likes
I like
sauce, and that's it.
sandwiches.
You like
I like
sauce?
sauce,
You like
just
some sauce with
straight
straw.
sauce, baby.
Just guzzles that.
I will say my fondest memory of going to Steak and Shake was at one point. I don't remember why we did it, but they had like an all-you-could-eat pancake thing, and so Dad challenged us to go to Steak and Shake and eat as many pancakes, like one pancake for every year old we were. So I was like 14 at the time, and I had to try to eat 14 pancakes, and I did not make it.
I think they do that every year.
Do
The pancake thing, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That would make
Cool.
sense.
I'm putting this in not fast food,
That's a shame.
but it would have been an
Coward.
S for us at least, not for Ryan. I don't know what this is.
I see we're ending on a controversial one.
We are ending on a controversial
Zaxby's.
one.
That's good. That's what I like to hear.
I think Zaxby's is A tier.
Cool.
Ryan,
Cool.
Tyler, what is?
They-
I like Zaxby's.
Zax sauce is fantastic. The
I like their
finger-
sauce.
the
They got
finger
the
platters.
sauce.
Stupid fucking sauces, I swear to God.
The finger platter, it gives you a ton of chicken. It gives you fries.
Mhm.
It gives you
Mhm.
coleslaw, but I'm a coleslaw guy. So
I will say I was looking at these tier lists, and I saw it on one of them. I don't say we didn't have it on this one, but Cane's is basically just a better Zaxby's.
we're not talking about that. It's not on the tier
Yeah.
list.
And it's also just PDQ is Zaxby's, but better
Right.
in every way.
What would you? Yeah, I agree. I like PDQ better than Zaxby's, but it's not on here for some reason.
Also, there's another place.
I would have put
Goose.
PDQ and A as well, but not too far ahead of Zaxby's in my opinion.
I'm fine putting Zaxby's.
All right, Tip,
in
where,
there.
what do you want to put this? And we'll compromise.
Ugh.
Will you put it C at
I'd
least?
probably put it like C, maybe. God, I don't like anything in C really either. It's funny. Everything in C, I'd invert that entire list.
Oh my gosh.
But
Real? Yeah. What the heck is Dunkin doing? And hold on. Oh, Dunkin's not there.
Dunkin's gonna keep moving down.
Dunkin.
We've already
I'm
demoted
not putting
Dunkin from
Crystal
one
up.
whole tier.
but I mean,
I'll put Jimmy
I like
John's
Jimmy
up.
John's
I'll
more than
put
Papa John's.
Pizza Hut up. No, I'm not putting Pizza Hut up. Screw that.
No.
I'll put Dunkin at bottom though. Screw that.
I would put it at least in B at the very
At least in B. I'm putting it. I want to put high B at least. I'd put it in A, but I'd compromise to high B.
I
It's
guess
got
yeah,
good
we could
sauce.
do high B. They have that chicken chicken sandwich, which is the only
Chicken
thing I ever
chicken
get.
is also very good. I'd love to put it in A, but I'll put it in B for you, baby.
Thank you. I'm glad we can
To
compromise.
not offend you, at least.
Look, I'm the one that likes fried chicken, so my word on fried chicken should be law, but I guess
Anyway.
compromising.
So anyway, this is the list. I hope you guys hate our list.
We hate our list.
We hate our list, except for the Subway. That's right, and Checkers probably.
There's like 3 objectively right things on here.
So everything in S tier is where it should be,
I would.
probably.
I mean, for me, the only 2 things in S tier that I agree with would be Chick-Fil-A.
Okay,
Taco
so Ryan's wrong.
I
Anyway,
would move most of those down.
Can't believe
um,
the audacity on this bitch.
we can never do a tier list video again because we're just gonna break our friendship apart. This was painful.
If I
This was
put
2
things in S,
hours.
if I put something in S tier, I would probably put I'm just looking at our list.
I don't want to put DQ on top of S tier. I don't. Something's rubbing me wrong about that, and I love DQ so much. It's rubbing me wrong.
It's rubbing you the right way.
Show me where the DQ touched you.
In the arteries. I don't know.
You know, actually, when I look at this list, I probably would. I don't like restaurants.
I don't like food.
I do like restaurants, but I'm like sitting here thinking, what would I put in this tier?
I hate fast food.
Very much.
I'm kidding. I know people that hate like any fast food. Like you mention a fast food restaurant, and they're like, bleh, bleh. We have to
I wish that I didn't eat as much fast food as I did, but it's just affordable and convenient.
It is affordable and convenient, and it's better than what I can make. So
sad.
Anyway, we'll leave it on this note. Take it as you will. You know. Whatever.
Anyways, join us next time
I lost
for our.
Oh no! Kept my thing. Great.
God.
Join us next time for our waifu tier list. That definitely won't be.
No, wait. Are we doing that? No,
we're
not.
We kill each other.
We'll kill each other. We'll think about what we're doing next. We're gonna do it soon though because we had a brief hiatus from our first episode.
Yeah.
Because someone had to run away.
Yeah, I had to run away.
Go play Xbox in a boat. Or
yeah. All right. Well, goodbye.
Well, this was fun. I'm glad we hate each other now.
I'm glad we hate each other now.
Friendship over with.
Friendship done.
Everyone.